da, 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 Just gotta get it just right, she said. Just right. Richie, can you get it just right? Yeah. Richie, can you get it just right? Yeah. Richie, can you get it just right? I feel like that was a song that never happened, but happened now in some universe. Got the girls dancing. Richie, can you get it just right? Yeah. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on. No one cares. No one cares. That's the magic to life. Nobody cares. And they do. If they're getting money, if they're getting the money, if they're getting the money, then people care. Or they pretend to care until the money stops. Until the money stops. Are you getting the money? You getting the money? Are you getting the money? Also, he's just an English guy. Hey, Notorious, you getting the money? You got the walk around money? You got money to hang out? What's up, bruh? What's up, bruh? Everyone is here. Ah, ah, ah. The lounge. What's going on with the lounge? Well, I'm trying to use this piece of tape. It's high tech, but I don't know exactly where I want to use it. Son of a bitch. Wow. Yeah. Everyone's here and I don't care. 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 Richie, that's not nice. Richie, that's kind of mean. I don't care to me. Richie, come on, Richie. Don't be like that. These guys mean a lot to the lounge. Come on, they mean a lot. They mean they mean a lot to the lounge. There's a lot of guys here, like like a lot of guys that really care about you, and they care about the lounge. Sit down, hang out at the lounge, smoke a cigar, smoke 2 cigars, smoke 3 cigars. Ah, we're here. We're about to do this. We're about to go where no one's gone. It's actually quite warm out. It's 23 degrees, which compared for the past week or so, 24 degrees is nice. It's nice. How's everyone doing? Notorious, Gino, Ferminator, Esso, Goody. What's up, bruh? Everyone good? Everyone looking for DVD on the bottom? Everyone looking for DVD? Huh? Everyone looking for DVD? 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 This is the year 2022. The MCM, right? Night. No. Oh, is it? Fuck, no. That Roman numerals for 1992. But the guy just got him in a little while ago. Maybe maybe a week or two ago. Yeah, they're great. I took them out of the cellophane. Oh, it smells great. Just and then when the air comes right back to the tube. See the tube there? Yeah. Maha. Smells great. Hold on. Smells fantastic. Yep. All right, that's it, folks. See you later. Have a good night. I'm gonna just smell these cigars for the rest of the week. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna smoke the one in the middle. They're all the same. It is around Robusto. I think it's 5 and change by whatever 50 cents. If you hear, don't lurk. I don't want no lurkers tonight, please. Goody, what's up, bro? He's pretty jealous right now. Don't worry, these are fake. These are fake. These are fake. It's a fake cigar. I got fake bands. Fake bands. Here's the thing. So the Angel Shear, we've had it before. A while ago, almost a year ago. The Angel Shear. The Angel Shear is a lower priming, right, of the Opus X. However, there's more to the story about it, and you can read all about it. Is it better? Is it worse? I think it's different, right? Um, they do tone down the strength compared to the regular Opus X. However, though, I think there's still a lot of flavor, even if you get a little less strength. So I'm going to make sure, because I know this is not a super strong cigar, I'm going to make sure I open this up pretty good, because I want to get lots of that flavor. You want to get that flavor, baby? You want DVD? You want DVD? You want girlfriend? You want girlfriend? You want girlfriend? 3,000. 3,000. 3,000. 1 month. You want girlfriend? You want girlfriend? 3,000. 1 month. You want girlfriend? You want girlfriend? You want girlfriend? Soft, gentle heat. I can't stress it enough. Take your time. Soft, gentle heat. There's absolutely no rush. The wrapper looks a little. Oh, it's almost exactly like the regular Opus 6. If anything, it looks maybe a tad shade lighter, but that just could be selective to cigar to cigar. But it does just look a little lighter shade than the Opus 6. But it still has a nice reddish brown hue to it. The Opus X, regardless of what anyone says, the wrapper is one of the best wrappers in the cigar industry. Very nice smoke output. You can see where the Ligero is. That's going to get there. You can see the Ligero taking his time. Baby, do it right. We could take your time. We could do it, baby. Maybe tonight. That's a massive smoke output. That is smoother than the regular Opus X, but it is less strong. So, I mean, I'm going to have a great time with this. Don't worry about it. I'm going to hold the smoke a lot. I'm going to get that little edge there that I didn't get. Anyways, I hope you're all doing well. Who's here right now? Geo, 99-cent Geo. Geo Dollar Store. Thank you, Geo. Hey, Geo, you go shower, all right? Ooh, strength's picking up. It's going to medium plus right now. It is a very sweet cigar. It is very Opus X like the regular Opus X, but six of one, half of the other. If you took a regular Opus X and let it sit for an extra, let's say, 3 years, would that be the same as Angel Share as opposed to taking the Angel Share, which is an Opus X with some lower tweaking, with some lower priming? I don't know if the whole thing or just the wrapper. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is, though, if you took a regular Opus X and let it sit for 3 or 5 years to make it smoother and weaker, would that be the same thing as an Opus X Angel Share right out the box? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Do you get what I'm trying to say? In a way, there's two ways to make a cigar quiet. Time, by just after you buy them, let it sit for 5 years, let's say, or using lower primings, and you know, and of course, I'm saying if both tobaccos were fermented the same. One, let's say you use lower primings, but those ferment faster because lower primings are thinner. Um, Time affects lower priming tobacco faster. I can't stress that enough. The higher you go up and the thicker the tobacco is, time affects it slower. All right, it's like if you took something out of the freezer and one was thicker than the other, the thicker ones could take more time to thaw out. So tonight, since we are smoking at least two of these, we're going to have a grand old time. We're going to try to bounce around. We're going to bounce around to a bunch of people. All right, we're going to try to bounce around. I want to get a full show tonight. I want to get a full show on tonight. So if you're here and you normally come on, expect an invitation if you normally come on the show. Also, if you're here and you'd like to come on, you're going to have to send me your phone number. But I'd like to get on at least 5 different people tonight, if we could, if the haters don't hate. Where's Jeremy? Where's Jeremy? Where's Jeremy? I'm going to try to get on different people tonight. Jeremy. I mean, there was a few people that say they wanted to come on, but you know, I don't know when they come on. Oh, Sacco's having dinner. Well, enjoy your dinner, sir. Sacco, enjoy your dinner. All right, don't rush. Sacco's having dinner. Gio's watching his balls. I'm just gonna end the show and go home. That's right. I just said go home. Oh yeah, firm. That's it. Just, you know, and normally, Notorious, I'd ask you to come on the show later because I know you're an hour behind. I know you generally have to wait till the kids go to bed so you smoke a cigar. So I'm pretty good about people scheduling in their time zones. Um, are you with the kids, Notorious, or are you? I gotta I gotta write down everyone's schedule. I got time zones, schedule if they have kids or if they don't have kids. Gio has no kids at all, but Gio's like, I'm gonna go shower now. Gio, why would you go shower now, Gio? Why would Gio go and shower now? Gio, by 8 o'clock, no matter what, we have a lounge if we have a lounge. And Gio decides to um to go wash his ass now. He's like, oh, this is what I'm talking about. Gio, he's not reliable. That's like going to a cigar lounge for 10 minutes and leaving to go shower and coming back an hour later. What is your problem, Gio? Gio, what is wrong with you? You gotta get your priorities straight. How about this? I'm gonna end the show. I'll come back in an hour. I'm gonna go shower. You're a grown ass man. You're a grown ass man. Draw is perfect. Heavy smoke output. Very delicious. The Angel Share is unique in that you could still feel the power of the Opus X, but it's a little safer. It's basically it's a It's a safe X. You guys practicing safe X? Yes. It's the safe X. It's the prophylactical. It's the prophylactical Opus X. Here you think I'm putting on a great episode, and everyone's like, "Richie, go fuck yourself. We can't hang out." I know, I know, I know. And Big Firm, I always save you Big Firm generally for the last because we have cigar news. You know what I'm saying though? It's like all my plans went to shit, and I blame Gio. Sacco, I'm not mad at. You got to have dinner, Sacco, and Sacco's in Cali, West Coast, so it's only 6:50 over there. And I respect that. But Gio's in New York. It's 10 o'clock. Gio, who takes this? Gio's a liar. Gio said he's taking a shower. Gio, it's 10 o'clock. Who showers at 10 o'clock at night? Who showers at 10 o'clock at night, Gio? You work the day shift. Oh, that cigar is special. That cigar is special. You would really love this PG. Cigar is actually very heavy and very long finish, but it's only medium plus. That doesn't happen that often. Wow, wow, that's just beautiful. Do I recommend the Opus X Angel Share? Yeah. Don't expect to get your ass kicked, and don't expect to be as strong as a regular Opus. But oh yeah, it's great. You can really practice on holding the smoke on this and just taking your time. Um, Great mouthfeel. Holding the smoke, it's a medium full. So is there a difference? You know me when I say when I hold the smoke, that's the cigar's true intent. But if you're just puffing, I'm getting a medium plus. So is that the cigar's real true intent? No, I think it's a difference of yeah, but Gio's a grown man. He should know to get fresh before. I'm not gonna say it again. Gio, you know my show starts around 8 o'clock Midwest time, Colorado, which is 9, 10 o'clock over at your house. If you're a grown man, you can't shower by 9, 10 o'clock at night. What's wrong with you? 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 He's not reliable. There's no G in reliability. There's none. I love the guy. I love Gio. He's not reliable. I'm having a lot of fun with this thing. By toning down the strength just a little bit compared to the regular Opus X, you can really, really hang out with the flavor and pick things apart. I'm just gonna say it's a winner, bro. That's a guy like cigar. Of the initial impression, it's easy 4.8. Just the initial. We're not even talking about later on, guys. I mean, some of the best stuff in the world. Uh, it's not hype. It's not garbage. If you understand anything about cigars and flavor, um, any of the Opus X's are phenomenal. Now, what did I pay for this? I'm glad you asked. I paid $62 plus tax for this. That is a phenomenal deal. And my guy has one more. I should have bought it, but I'm stupid. These are selling online for $120 and they're sold out. I got it for $62. I can't stress it enough. Mark, what's up, bro? Did I get an answer on Notorious? Notorious. I don't think I got an answer. I'm trying to get everyone's schedule. I'm gonna have to have Geo plan a schedule. I was trying to get a couple guys on tonight. I always have the Ferminator. Ferminator's like my closing picture. Ferminator comes in with hardcore cigar news, but it's not over till the Ferminator sings. When the Ferminator comes, the night is over. Ferminator is the closer. The Ferminator is the eternal closer. If we're gonna have more than one guest, there's a good chance the Ferminator is the closer. That's it. That's the position. But do I gotta write down everyone's? He's the closer. If you were in a medieval battle and the battle's over and the priest is there praying for all the departed, and you got the people going through people's pockets stealing their gold. If the Ferminator comes, it's the finisher. He's going to give you eternal mercy. The Ferminator's coming just, please, Ferminator, send me to my family. Please, Ferminator, I'm ready now. Quite right, you see, quite right. Nobody knows history anymore. I don't even know what's going on. And we got Gail Sack in the house. We got Gail Sack. Hey, Gail, I'm going to give you back your moderator. Would you guys welcome the newest member of the club? Gail Sack has got a wrench. Gail. No, Goody, to come on the show, you have to have a YouTube. You already have it. You have YouTube. You just got to make sure, Goody, that your YouTube app is up to date. If your YouTube app is up to date, Goody, all right. If your YouTube app is up to date, Goody, then you should be good. If you're not sure, delete your YouTube app, and then reinstall YouTube, and you'll be fine. And then when you want to come on, I just have to make sure. Goody, send me your phone number. Goody, send me your phone number. Email me piano1983 at Gmail. Did you get that? Piano 1983 Gmail. So Goody, email me your phone number, Goody. You don't have to post it here. Email me your phone number. I'll save your phone number, and then when you want to come on the show. Oh, you got it. And no pressure. Guys, if everyone pulled their own weight, listen, it would be more fun if everyone came on the show for 10 minutes and then was like, yeah, fuck Gio, and then left. Do you share your email address or message? Sometimes I have questions at weird times. Mark, I'm not sure what you mean by that, Mark. Jason, what's up, bro? I don't know. Do what? Mark, what are you saying? Do I share your address or message? Sometimes I have questions at weird times. Well, Mark, I'm not going to get up at 3 a.m. to find out if you're confusing me. All right. Well, listen. All right. No, it's not Piano Man. It's not Piano Man. It's Piano. Piano 1983 at Gmail. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's just not funny, man. I almost want to banish you right away. Now, I didn't get an answer out of Notorious, so I'm assuming Notorious is with the kids. I'm pretty good at people's schedules. It's a little early. I know he's got to put the kids to bed, so he's got his hands full, Notorious, with the. He got a bunch of kids, and uh, you know, kids are the best thing. A lot of work. A lot of work. A lot of work. A lot of work. Well, tonight is going exactly how I planned. What a piece of shit. Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on, no, hold on. Gail Sack, just come on for 5 minutes. Hold on. Gail Sack, I don't care. Sack, no one cares. Sack, just come on for 5 minutes. We don't even want to see you. Sack, just come on, Sack. I know you're sitting in the dark, Sack, wherever you're at. Sack in the dark. Just come on, Sack. Sack, if you don't come on right now, you're losing your wrench. You got that? If you don't come on right now, you're losing your wrench. You got it, Sack? Sack, 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 Sack. Come on, man. Sack, are you coming on? You're going to piss me off, Sack. You're going to be banished to the 300. Sack, come on. 5 minutes. It's all right. Sack said he's okay. He'll try. All right, that you got to give. Sack's got balls. Sack's got more balls than Gio. Gio and Sacco. What's wrong with Gio? Why would Gio come here and then leave to go shower? Why wouldn't you just be fresh? Why wouldn't you be fresh? Why wouldn't you be fresh? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome Sack.
The Sack is back. I don't know if you can. It's so dark you can't see.
Yeah, we can see everything, Sack.
The Illuminati.
Now, Sack, my question is, Sack.
Yes.
Why are you sitting in a dark room and are you smoking a cigar? How come I can't see the cherry?
Oh, I haven't lit it yet.
Would you light the thing already?
I'm gonna light it right now. Room 101.
Okay, we're waiting to see flashes of your face.
All right.
Yeah. Now, Sack,
right.
I'm not sure, Sack, if you were going for the serial killer look, but just a little flicker of the face in the dark.
Oh, yes.
You got the whole put the lotion in the basket vibe going on.
I'm moving the bodies over.
Now, for the record,
No bodies.
oh, yeah, that makes everyone feel good. Yeah, he said, no, I'm just kidding. There's no bodies in here. Oh, yeah, that's great.
Yep. Hold on. It's so cold. My lighters. I gotta warm it up.
Sack, where have you been my entire life, Sack?
I'm having bad luck watching your live shows. They're either early or really late. There we go.
Sack, do I hear someone screaming in the background?
That's my heater.
That's my heater.
It's a terrible Fleet Farm heater. Oh, come on.
You know what just made me sad? Whenever I banish you to the dome, you're sitting in a dark room, and then I banish you to the dome for 300 seconds. What do you do for those 300 seconds?
I don't give a shit. It's a privilege.
You got the right mentality, my friend. Sack is a winner. No, he's not Canadian, but you're up from up north, right?
Yeah, Minnesota.
Yeah, which is it's Canada Light.
Right.
It's Canada Light, but you're free down there. You could have legally owned firearms.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as long as you're not a prohibited person. How much torch are you doing, bro? I think you're good.
Yeah, I'm good now. Yeah.
Sacco, I don't think he's got candles, Sacco. I think. Oh, here's the thing, Sack. Is the vibe going on right now exactly what you want to be in? Like, are you choosing to save electricity, or you don't want to put on night light? Like, do you prefer sitting in the
the garage? The light bulb's just broken, and my car, the windows wouldn't go up, so I can't sit in my car. So it's getting repaired. So it was either no smoking, and I can't smoke in the house. The wife said no.
Now, Sacco. I mean, Sacco. Fuck, Sack.
Yes.
You got to admit though, you're the one guy on the show that's consistently in the pitch black. I mean, I know you got your excuses. Okay, the bulb in the car is dead.
Right.
My garage, whatever. That bulb broke too.
What's that? The
The
bulb.
bulb in the garage is dead.
Garage, we're never in the garage with the lights. I mean, we're out during the day, so I just never bothered to change it, and it's not very bright.
All right, Sack. But okay, all right, Sack. Are you like in witness protection or something like that, or are you Sack? Are you wanted from the law, Sack?
No, unfortunately, I'm not wanted.
All right, so okay, but you got to understand it's 2023,
It is
and
20.
you could at least invest in a glow stick from the dollar store.
I could. I know. Dollar store is 3 miles down.
I
It's easy.
think you need to get a glow stick. Something.
If I move my heater a little bit,
How are you seeing anything right now?
through your through the cell phone. Otherwise, it's completely dark.
Does it make you sad to sit in a dark room like that, or you're fine?
I'm fine.
Fuck.
It doesn't bother me at all. I'd rather be warm. It's like 20 degrees inside, but I was like, I saw you were on live. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta be out there.
And Sack, I'm not trying to bust your balls or make fun of you. Don't take it that way.
No, no,
It's just you gotta understand you're the only guy that comes in darkness.
I know.
And so I have to, as the host, I gotta ask some questions.
Oh, go right ahead. Go right ahead.
What are you wearing right now?
I'm wearing a winter jacket, Tommy Hilfiger jacket, jeans, winter socks, Avix tennis shoes,
Okay, all right,
and a hoodie.
all right. Have you ever been to prison?
I have not.
Okay, all right.
I've been to
Have
a
you
nut
ever
house once.
have what's that?
I've been to a nut house once, voluntarily.
A nut house. That's okay. A nut house doesn't matter. And if it's a voluntary nut house, I mean,
Correct.
most people, the relationships with their wife is a voluntary nut house,
It
so
is.
it's fine. That's fine.
Correct.
My question is, did you ever want to go to prison?
No, no.
You don't want to go to prison.
Oh, thank you.
You don't want to go to prison.
Never, never.
All right.
Like,
What? Okay. Right now, if there's one thing you could change in your life, what would it be? One thing.
one thing, that's a good question. Knowing that my family is going to live a long life.
No, that's very nice and sweet of you, Sack. I'm talking about though for you. I know that's for you, but not. You understand what I'm saying though? Damn it, Sack. You could have wished for a light bulb.
Or I could have wished for that. I have very little needs. I'm
I think you
I'm learning.
enjoy. I think you
I'm
enjoy
learning.
the art of survival. Like you actually. I think you've reached nirvana. You want nothing. You want nothing, and therefore you have everything.
That's right. I've learned to cope, learned to deal with what I have and be happy with it. Not always, but remember, I'm living through the Obama administration, the Bush years.
All right. So I know for the guys that don't know, you've talked about it, so I'll bring it up that you haven't had sex since the Obama administration.
That is correct.
How has that changed your relationship? Okay, let's talk about before that. I'm not going to try to get dirty, but
No, it's a fair
what,
question. It's a
what I'm
fair.
saying is, when was your relationship better when you and your wife were having relations,
Um,
or when it ended for the reasons it ended? Um, did it get closer because you stayed together just for the love, like because you literally love her?
well, initially we got married after 2 months knowing each other. We didn't have a child right away or anything that was planned, but my wife had several strokes, so everything was kind of put on the back burner. And then you got, unfortunately, you get infiltrated with pornography on the internet,
Wait, say that again.
and then you get infiltrated with pornography on the internet. That doesn't help.
Wait, who got infiltrated with pornography?
No, no, just having it available, and just those demons creep in. So I don't want to sound but
No, it's fine. And I believe pornography is demonic. Now, here's the thing, though.
right.
I'm confused. So wait. So that
I
happened.
don't have
That
the
happened. Okay, after your wife had a stroke, and then she's physically disabled. You stayed with her because you still love her, but unfortunately for you, the relations were over, and then things had to fill the void.
correct. And medication doesn't help when you take antidepressants. That makes
Yeah,
your yeah, you're not so excited for sex. It's like you know, it just doesn't. Yeah,
yeah. I think
it numbs,
medication and
numbs
I
you a bit.
think I think medication and demonic pornography is a bad combination. Do you go to church?
I'm going to church more than before. My wife is a very devout Catholic, so it makes her happy when I go to church. So I'm filling the void, trying to be a man in other ways too, by whatever. But sex certainly is a. I don't ask for it just because I think I'm getting so used to it now, not having it, that it's like kind of an afterthought.
Well, I gotta admit, how old are you?
51.
I gotta admit, you're a better man than me. Um, that took a lot to stand by. Now, granted, you were married too. I'm not married, but it took a lot to stand by your wife's side after that. Well, I'll put it this way: if we flipped it around,
Right,
most women would divorce their husband after that because they would say, or they would at least, have someone else on the
right.
side because
Well,
you know they have
it
needs.
has been, it is a challenge that, my mind wanders a lot when women at work or all that, you fantasize. So you have to be careful that you don't act out on your fantasies because that's where people get in trouble. So I try to put things in perspective. If I needed sex really badly, I could ask my wife, but it's for us, it's got to come naturally. I don't just go, I need sex. It just doesn't. We need to have more of a connection. I know that sounds corny, but it's
No,
if I
no. Listen, Sack. Not none of it sounds corny, Sack. It's a deep conversation with a man.
I definitely have
And it's
needed
quite interesting. Um,
right,
right now, I feel like I'm your priest, and I can't even see you
right.
because you're
That's
looking
okay.
for absolution.
That's okay.
You know.
I'm,
Do you talk to your priest about this? For help or guidance.
I have at confessions, and I talked about my issues, and he even admitted that he had pornography issues. Believe it or not.
This is an honest guy. I would trust
Yeah,
that priest. At least he was honest.
yeah. And the community, because of pornography, and the community threw him out, but then they gave him a second chance. And
Wait, the priest got caught with porno.
he's well, not like little kid porno, but just
No, no,
with
no, no. It is no, no. We're not talking about that.
no,
That's
no. We're talking
that's
about
illegal.
adults.
That's
Right,
illegal.
correct,
People should go to jail for life for that. We're
correct.
talking about adults.
Internet, yeah, legal internet. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Okay, so
our
what? Admitted to it, and he had a problem.
marriage is goofy. We don't. We've never followed a formula, or we're just different. We're complete opposites. We have nothing in common, but we're there. When I'm down, she's brings me up, and vice versa. So yeah,
That's because look, sex is part of the relationship, but it's not everything,
absolutely,
and
absolutely,
it's not like you guys are kids anymore. Like as you get older, it's more. It's about the company. It's about also financials. It's easier
right,
in life to get through life together because that way, if one person loses a job, you have maybe time to get another
right,
job, or also makes you work harder where you're not just living for yourself and taking risky decisions because
right,
I can't buy that because me and my wife have goals or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll
right,
do this time because me and my wife are trying to buy a new car or whatever it is. You
right.
know what I'm saying?
And
So,
it, and maybe we don't have sex because we see each other at my wife's home every day.
uh,
Kind of like, I mean, which is not a good thing. You kind of drive each other nuts.
mhm.
But
Would you? So is she on complete disability, or could she work or no?
she would like to work. She quote unquote does a little bit of work here and there, but after a certain time, her stress level, it just messes with her vision, and
Right.
so it's messed up.
And
She function as a human being, and everything's fine. But
so did she cook or you cook?
We both.
Okay. And does she like cigars or no?
She hates cigars, which
Okay.
is what I expected. But she lets me. She, she's worried about my health, but she also knows that this channel makes me happy, and that makes her happy when I'm happy. So I get to use her cell phone. I don't have one. I don't want to keep one. So it all works out at the end of the day.
Well, it makes me happy that you find enjoyment on the show, and I treat you like a real man. That's why I bust your balls, and I bust
Oh,
everyone's balls. So I'm glad that you're old school. You take it like a man, like I'm the gym coach, and I'm like, go do another fucking lap. But it's all for the best. It's all for the good of the dome. You know what I'm saying, though? And I think the lounge has helped everyone, including myself. It's a
right,
place to go, hang out. It costs nothing. You know, guys have donated, but that's on their free and will. That I don't charge for this. But
I gotta ask: is it when you're smoking a good cigar now? Is it kind of a letdown after smoking all these fantastic top tier cigars to now have to go to more pedestrian cigars, or do
no,
you? No,
no, because what makes the great cigars great, other cigars aren't great.
right,
But what makes pretty women pretty is that there's ugly women. What makes rich people rich? Rich can only be rich if there's poor. Rich can't, and I'm not saying rich people make people poor. What I'm saying is, for if you're poor, you should look to try to become middle class. And if you're middle
right,
class, you should try to become upper middle class, or at least maintain. So my
right,
point, at least when I look at rich people, I look at I have the same opportunity in some scale. I'm not saying
right,
someone born royalty, but
right.
you know what I'm saying though. But like
Yeah,
I come from a family of immigrants. My grandparents came here with $200 and two
mhm,
kids, and they lived on someone's floor in a one-bedroom apartment for a year until they got jobs, got their paperwork and everything else, and they
right,
got jobs. And once they got their paperwork in order, you know, in but a little over 20 years, they had over $1 million in a house in Long Island, and they bought
right,
for in cash. But okay, they suffered compared to our thing. We're
right.
6 days a week and just putting your money in the bank. By today's standards, that's suffering.
It
For
is.
them, they were happy to have a shower. They were
Right,
happy to have a roof. They were happy to have indoor plumbing. They were happy to have roast beef Monday through Friday, and on Sunday they made pasta. My grandfather had roast beef Monday through Friday, and
right,
maybe some nights were leftovers. But comparing to be a pauper in Italy, where they were eating in the fields whatever they could eat, whatever, some vegetables, mix up some polenta and rice, pauper food. They were just so happy. So my point is though, you could do really well in America if you don't mind lower your bar as far as what you think is suffering. Like you might say, if I don't go out to eat for dinner for 1 month, I could save $500 extra, and
right.
probably more because going out to eat costs $100,
All right.
$50. Going out to lunch, going out for breakfast, you save that for a year, you can have an extra 10 grand. You
That's
invest that 10 grand, or just after 2 years, you got 20 grand in the bank. How many regular people have 20 grand just sitting around? Like, you know what? I don't need those racks. Yeah, they're just sitting
right.
there. At the end of the day, you'll be fine eating a peanut butter and jelly, and you're not going to miss it. But we're so used to instantaneous gratitude in
Right.
the mind, where
That's
my
what.
grandparents did. There was instantaneous gratitude. Wow, I can have a glass of water and a piece of bread, so I don't die, so I can work again tomorrow. Yeah, great. You know what I'm
like
saying? Though?
like my grandma had asked her, "Can I have some raspberry juice?" She went out in the garden, grabbed some raspberries, some mineral water, and she squashed it, and that was your raspberry juice.
That's very interesting.
Yeah. In
Yeah,
America, I moved here in 1981 with my parents,
yeah.
and it's amazing. I mean, I'm not criticizing, but how of a consumerist world we have become. We have everything. Butter. You got 500 kinds of butter in the aisle, and it's
There's a lot of butter. I give you that. There's a lot of
uh,
butter,
it's
and then
there,
sometimes you can't believe it's not butter. It's not
right?
even. And then sometimes the butter's a crock of shit.
Right.
Country crock.
Yeah, my dad was the only earner. My mom worked at home. She did the cooking. And as a kid, it didn't affect me. I was happy with whatever. And we had a lot of generic, white shoe whiteners to make your tennis shoes look nice and all those. But he paid his bills. Now he's got a house that's all paid off, and people are like,
Yeah.
"Well, how did he do it?" Well, he was a penny pincher,
I
but
think my grandma always said kids should suffer, meaning if you just spoil your kids, and my grandma's definition of suffering is if you don't work, you don't eat. So you know, give kids chores, make kids clean the backyard, make kids do the laundry, because that way it helps you become a good adult. You know what I'm saying? No, also in her idea of suffering, my grandma would tell you no. Like I've never asked my grandmother to buy me a toy. I mean, rest in peace, she's dead now. But she would never buy you a toy. Now, if she took you to a garage sale, she might get you something for $1 and and work your way down to 75 cents. You know what I'm saying though? And
Right.
that's the time to buy me a toy. But like when she died, and before she died, she put everything to my father and my aunt. A house in Italy,
Mhm.
a house in New York, a
And it's a
house a house in Florida, and
and it's a
a lot of money in the bank. So all those times she said no, it only helped the family for the future. Does that make any sense?
yes. And the
So,
people, it's a completely different culture. If you go to Greece, I love Greece. I mean, it's so laid back. They have they're- Here we are very fast paced. We're always move, move, move. What's the next thing? Cultures are just incredibly different.
mhm. Now this cigar is smoky great, raised to sharp burn. It's very delicious. On the puff, it's medium plus. But when I hold the smoke, it's medium full. And I always say, when you hold the smoke for a while, that's the real strength of the cigar. But at the same time, there's reality. It's kind of like they talk about horsepower. There's like
Mm.
horsepower, but there's also to the rear wheel. Like you're never really gonna see that. When they test the horsepower, you know what I'm saying though?
Right.
It's also like let's say velocity. You have like velocity at point blank range and then at 5, 10, 20, 50, 100 yards. So my point is like there's always loss. So let's take power. You can have electricity, but what goes through the lines, they got to send more in a sense because and if you don't have transformers or boosters, you know what I'm saying, to help boost the signal or boost the electricity or the amperage, there's loss. Meaning if you're trying to do a 1 mile run electricity just across a mile of wire, what you put out is not what's going to be on the other side because as it travels through the electrical wire, depending on what type of wire you have, especially, will have more resistance. Like aluminum wire has more resistance, than copper. Copper's a better conductor. Gold would be the best conductor. But no matter what, the more distance, in a sense, you have more loss. You get what I'm trying to say, though. So same thing with cigars. If you're just puffing real quick,
Is that a
you know,
tunnel?
there's more. You're not the perception's not there in a sense, and especially with like not say weaker cigars, but medium strength cigars. If you just puff real quick, you might not be getting everything, and you're like, oh, it's not that strong. But if you held the smoke, you get the. What I'm saying is, when you hold the smoke, that's what the cigar really is. But at the end of the day, most people don't hold the smoke in every puff. So then there's the reality. You get what I'm trying to say?
So I was curious. Does Sacco smoke in his Rolls Royce?
I don't. Oh, I don't know. You have to ask Saint Sacco. He might, but I don't know. Maybe I'm sure with the windows open, but I don't know. That I don't know.
Sorry,
Uh,
I'm boring interviewee.
Now, what'd you say?
Sorry, I'm not as exciting as the others.
Oh no, Sack, you've been very exciting, Sack. Um, you've been very interesting, to say the least. Now tonight, I'm gonna try to have on multiple guests. Uh,
Ah,
so don't take any offense when it's time to
no,
go.
no, no.
I want to try to get on a couple of people. I want to get them on like on maybe 10, 15 minute increments. You know what I'm saying though. But
Right. I'm
today,
smoking the Room 101 13th anniversary. It's
wow,
okay.
that's it.
It's
How
okay.
is it? It's okay.
Yeah, nothing to write home about.
Yeah, what's your okay? What's your go-to cigars? And like, if you're celebrating, do you get something more high tier, or does that not matter to you? Just smoking for effect, like, and also like, what are you looking for in a cigar?
I,
If you smoke a lot of AJ, you like strength. You like strong dark cigars.
I don't like AJ Fernandez.
Oh, you always say AJ.
I'm bullshitting. No, he's too strong for me. Too earthy and it's just peppery. I like my Oliva V Milano Maduro.
Wow,
That's
wow,
my.
we agree on that. That's a great cigar.
Oh, I can't get tired. I don't get tired of it.
It's a
It's
great cigar.
I smoke that all day, every day.
That's nice. And where do you buy them?
I buy online.
Yeah, you save the money.
A cigar shop is like a good one is like 2 hours away.
That's too far.
Yeah, it's like screw it.
That's too far. That's too far. So, what kind of hobbies do you have besides cigars?
I raise canaries, which is not going very well. They're dying left and right. Otherwise, I, I don't really have any hobbies. Work and come home and I work the overnight shift.
So, you raise canaries?
Canaries, yeah.
How many canaries you got?
Well, there's I probably have a dozen now. I had like 3 dozen that died on me for various reasons. So once they're all dead, I'm done with pets. No more.
Are you gonna let them go naturally, or
Oh, they go naturally. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill them. No, I've had to put a few down, but yeah, because
interesting?
I'm to the point now where I, yeah, I don't have much. I don't have much of a life really, but it's I come. I'm happy. Honestly, I'm happy when I come on the channel, spend a couple hours, and I'm good to go.
Now, so you come on like before work, or what time does your job start?
Oh, I have off. I have 6 days off, and then I won't watch. I won't smoke if I know I have to work the next day, whatever. I like to work smoke when I've got off.
Yeah. So what days? So I'm sorry. So you work like 6 on, 6 off?
Something like that. Yeah, I have 6 off now, and then I work 4, but they're 12-hour shifts. 2 off, 2 on, and then yeah, it's goofy.
Saint Sacco said no. He does not smoke
Okay,
in the Rolls Royce. So that's a negative. Okay.
good.
Yeah.
My
Interesting.
my fingers are thawing.
Your fingers are frosting are
Are,
frozen.
are thawing. They're
Why is
finally
that?
getting warm. They're thawing.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, thawing. Gotcha.
Right.
I got you. So do you have a blanket on you or something like that to stay warm?
No, no. I'm not too bad. Uh,
Have you ever smoked Opus X?
One, and I smoked that after I had a really dark cigar, and it. I think I even the one time this was in the summer of a year ago where I had a bunch of different cigars, and you said, "Yeah, Zach, you shouldn't smoke them back to back." So I was like,
Certain cigars don't mix well back to back,
"No,
and Opus X, for the most part, doesn't mix well with other cigars. It mixes good with other Opus X. It mixes well with Hemingways. You know what I'm saying? No, like, but
right,
you stick within the Fuente family because you know what I'm saying. No, it's I don't want to say same tobacco, but you know what I'm saying. It's kind of like if you stick with the same brand. If you had Oliva V Maduro and then a regular and then you went to a regular V,
Lon."
um, you could do that. You know what I'm saying though. Um,
See, they
when
got
you
the Lancero out, Oliva Lancero.
yeah, that's a good one. Yeah,
They have it in Lancero though. Normally, I mean, it's in the. I don't think they have it individually for sale, but they have it in like a 6 pack where they have different sizes.
there is no Milano V Lancero. You talking about
There,
V?
there is now, and the Maduro version. If you go to like cigarplace.biz, they'll have the Figurado. I want to say a Toro and the Lancero in the Oliva V Milanio and Oliva V Milanio Maduro.
That I never had. I've only seen the V Lancero. I've never seen Milano V
Right.
Lancero, and definitely never seen Milano V Maduro Lancero. I would love to buy a Milano V Maduro Lancero. That would be fantastic.
I think it was like $54. I think for the 6. It's like a sampler.
So it's like a limited edition. It's limited edition.
I'm not sure. It's like the Olivas. They got all these little kits, cigar kits.
You know, Sack, I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna give you like a top 5 thing right now. You said that you thought you were a boring person, and you're not, Sack. Let's go with number one. We talked about demonic pornography. That's
Mm-hmm.
quite. Two, we talked about you raised canaries, which is interesting, but somehow the avian flu was killing all the birds. Pretty interesting. I just pictured the birds flying. What do you think it is? Is it bird flu? What's killing the birds?
Oh, it's a number of things. Stress, molting, a slew of different things. But I try to. I used to get really stressed out about it, but now I'm to the point where it's like whatever.
It is what it is. Nobody
It
cares.
is right.
It is what it is. So when you find the birds dead on the floor, you're like, it is what it is.
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 You got to smoke your best cigars.
That's right.
You got to smoke your best shit.
Yep.
And then you also talked about actually your deep love for your wife, and is deeper than just the carnal knowledge that most people
Right.
want to. Or that's pretty. So you must really love her. Either that, or she's very wealthy, and you're like, I'm
No,
not gonna.
No, everybody thought I was wealthy, but no.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I'm a work in. We're both works in progress.
Hey, it is what it is. Well, God bless with that,
Yeah.
And what's the weather like right now?
I want to say it's 21 below outside.
21 below?
That's not including wind chill.
Negative 21.
Correct.
I'm at 22 right now. You're 40 degrees down below me. Holy shit.
Yeah,
So how do you go to work? Your car starts at negative 20?
it does. Yeah.
I mean, we only had like 1 week of that where we got to negative 40, negative 30, negative 20 for like 2 days. It was bad. And I
Right.
was like, man, like that's not good for cars.
No, it sometimes temperatures will go up during the day, but at night it drops every night. So, but the house is nice and warm. Got the fireplace, so we throw wood in there.
Hold on a second. Gio, hold on. Gio, what did you just do? You sent someone to the dome? What was that about? Why'd you do that? I wasn't paying attention. Gio, I demand to answer, Gio. Gio, I demand to answer, Gio.
Abuse
What's
of
going
power. Abuse of power.
on? I don't know. No, maybe he did it, but I'm not sure. Gio, Gio, what are you flexing? What was he saying, though? I missed what was he saying, though. What did he say? Hold on. Sacco, what was the guy saying? Was he saying like crazy shit? What was he saying? The cigars pick it up. You know what made me sad, though? And this is not the cigar's fault. Whoever put this band on, if you look right here, look, you see right here? A little bit of the glue took a little piece of that wrapper, but guess what? That damaged the whole back end.
Damn.
So because this wrapper is a lower priming wrapper than the regular Opus, so it's what does that mean? It's thinner, so it's more delicate. So that's not the cigar's fault, and this can happen with any cigar. If the person puts too much glue on the band, bam, you know what I'm saying though. So I'm gonna smoke right through it. You know what I'm saying though. But obviously that's not the cigar's fault at all. There's always gonna be human error when it comes to bands, and I wish there was a better way to hold the band on than glue. Like, but like if they used a little rubber band, right, to hold on the band, then we wouldn't have to worry about it. You know what I'm talking about? Like those little broccoli rubber bands. You know what I'm saying? Like you know,
What is that? Yakutsk
I I guess it's somewhere really up north. I'm not sure if that's in Russia or somewhere really cold. I'm not sure if that's in Siberia
in
or,
Yakutsk.
or Alaska. I don't know.
Gray Eagle, Minnesota.
How close to Canada are you?
I want to say good 3 hours.
All right. All right. Well, bro, I'm very glad you came on, bro. And
Yes.
it
Yeah.
was really nice talking to you. I'm gonna bounce around with the other guys because I'm gonna try to get like at least 3 or 4 other guys on tonight.
All
But
right.
are you gonna still watch? You gonna hang
Oh
out?
yeah. I'm not going anywhere.
Well, my friend, it was very nice
Yes.
getting to go deeper into the sack, which sounds very bizarre. Um, but tonight we went deep into the sack. So
Yes.
I hope you have fun with the lounge, man. And
Oh
God
yeah.
bless.
Talk to you again. Bye bye.
All right, bro. You take care of yourself.
Yep. Hey,
All right.
Richie.
I'll see you around, bro.
Yep.
You have any last things you want to say?
Not really. Who killed Bobby Lupo?
Yeah, that was Richie.
Richie.
Yeah, you
Ten
got
cent
it, bro.
camping prunes are for shitting.
That's not the phrase, but close enough. Yeah. Fancy for camping.
I'm
Prune.
eating my prunes.
You got to eat prunes. Yeah.
I'm eating prunes every day. 4
Yeah.
prunes.
Do you feel better?
I do. It emptied out and then it calmed down.
I told you, man. You got to clear yourself out.
Oh yeah.
Especially as we get older, you got to work, dude. You got to get rid of that shit, man. Prunes is like a roto-rooter. Prunes is like a cesspool treatment. You got to clear yourself out.
And once it's cleared out, the prunes don't have that bad of a. You don't shit so much. It's just a normal shit.
Well, how many prunes were you eating, my friend?
Well, just 4.
Were you eating 4 a day? That's fantastic.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, you eat 4 prunes a day for a week, you will clear yourself out. I promise.
Yeah.
Well, man, I'm very happy to have you on, bro. And we'll
Yep.
have you on again soon, bro. You take care of yourself, all right? God bless.
All right.
All right, take care. Yeah, Sacco, I need some of that glue right now. That's not the cigar's fault. We're just going to smoke right through it. I feel bad right now for the cigar. The band, the band, the band had too much glue. The band has too much glue. It is what it is. The band had too much glue. Nothing we could do about that. Hey, who's this dot 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 guy? Dot dot dot. Where you from? What's going on? Who's this dot dot dot? I'm confused. And is Geo around? No? Geo is unreliable. Hey, Sack, thanks for coming on. Where's Geo? Where's Geo? All right. He's got a fellow Californian. All right. Where's Geo? Geo's not around? Okay, forget it. I forget it. I forget it. All right. Hey, Sacco's vouching for this guy, all right? So Geo, dot, dot, dot. Geo got a little excited. You know, it is what it is. Now, I'm still getting a great burn, even though the wrapper, unfortunately, got destroyed due to that is the glue. The glue on that band just blew, ripped it right off. And that makes me sad, but I'm going to enjoy it nonetheless. It's going to be fantastic. But Geo's not coming on. Where's Geo? Geo's gone. Geo's on the phone with his girlfriend. It's ridiculous. Where's Geo? Yeah, I don't know, Gio. I don't know, Gino. I don't know. I think Gio's playing games. Gio's playing games. It is what it is. 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 Hey, what's up, bro?
Oh, let me turn you down a bit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, look at this handsome young fellow. How you doing, sir?
Oh, hold on a minute. There we go.
Right.
No. Fucking with you, Gail.
Hey, I thought you were going full sack.
Yeah. Sorry, you have to put up with my mop tonight. No hat.
It's all right, man. It's all right. How you feeling, bro?
Pretty good. I can't complain, I suppose.
You already got questions. Look at this. You're so famous. You already got questions already from Ferminator.
Yeah. Well, I'm in my car, as you can see, guys. It's a little. Let me see if I can read the chat. What are the questions?
He wants to know what he's smoking.
Oh, tonight I went with something good tonight. I've been smoking like mid-tier stuff the last couple of weeks. So I figured I'd treat myself. Tonight I went with
Nice.
can you guys see that?
Is that the Siglo?
Nope, it's Robusto.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a cigar, man. You know what it is too? And we're talking about mid-tier cigars, you know, and they're still great, for, especially because you got
Oh
to
yeah.
factor in price, and not even and besides the price, smoking some mid-tier cigars in between, like super high-end cigars, I think it makes you appreciate both because you can still have a good night. At the end of the day, you just say, hey, I'm a reg. It's kind of like blue jeans and a Budweiser. You're still hanging out, right? But then there's
Yeah.
nights you're having like Johnny Blue or 40-year-old Scotch or whatever,
Yep.
So it's
Yeah.
oh, now Gio comes on. Okay. I put out a request to Gio, Sacco, Notorious, Purple Goat, and Jeremy. Jeremy's on now. I'm gonna try to get a couple guys on tonight. But Gio, dude, he's not real. I love you, Gio, but he comes and goes. It's almost like attention deficit disorder. He comes and talks for 5 minutes and then he bounces. Where was he? He's on the phone with his girlfriend. That's what it is.
Yeah. That's what I would bet too. That's what I imagine. He got a phone call. He couldn't refuse.
Yeah. So when he said, remember he said he came on the lounge before and he had to leave to go shower. That was bullshit. He went to go talk to his girlfriend. Just you know what? It isn't. You know what my grandfather. This guy I knew that my grandfather was his foreman in the cement business, right? And I knew this guy from a cigar lounge. This was 10 years ago. My grandfather died in the 80s. So long story short, he gave me a ride one time to get my car, and my car was at my grandma's house. Long story short. And he's like, I know this house. I'm like, how do you know this house? He's like, did Chiles used to own this house? I'm like, yeah, Chiles was my grandfather. He goes, holy shit. He goes, did he have a beautiful daughter named Rita? I said, yeah, it's my aunt. He goes, oh, I wanted to marry your aunt back in the 70s. But he said, I was afraid to ask her out because I didn't want to end up in the cement. And he was being dead serious because my grandfather ran the cement business for the Gambinos. And like, you don't want to ask out your boss's daughter. Like that could go
Yeah.
really, especially back
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Imagine like, the guy show up with the Cadillac to give out the paychecks, and it's the Gambinos, like, you know. So long story short, he said about my grandfather. He said, if you were going to be late to work or you were going to not work, he goes, just call out sick. He goes, because if you came to work late or you weren't pulling your own weight, like he's like he said basically my grandfather would throw you off the building. Like, if you're up on the 12th, like he's like, if you're not going to come to work, don't come to work. Like you're better off
Yeah.
just not in. Because construction, generally you could take off, you're just not going to get paid. But
Hmm.
but you work and think you just construction is not one of those jobs like a desk job where you can hide or have an easy day. You come to work, you're coming to work. Because if you come to work and you're not going to work, you're going to be the first guy they lay off, or they're going to lay you off right away and say, you know what I'm saying though, because you understand about construction. It's all about productivity. And if you're slowing the
Yeah.
job down, you're slowing the money down. And if they don't finish the job in time, they could get sued or have to pay damages to whoever the project. If you have a 1-year project and you go a year and a day, that building could sue you for a day's worth of loss. And and what would what I'm saying though? So there's a lot of
Mhm.
pressure in Manhattan with big construction sites. A lot because if you slow down the concrete, now you're slowing down everyone else. Maybe the painters, slowing down the sheetrockers. Oh, we were gonna have the electricians come in, but the concrete took an extra week. You know what I'm saying though? So everything in construction chain linked, and maybe if guys don't know anything about construction, but everything is connected to everything. You know what I'm saying though? Even down to the iron guys. If they don't set up that steel in time, Now, but at the same time, if you get a lot of bad weather, they're not going to be putting up steel up in a lightning storm. They can't. You
Yeah.
can't. Those guys. As soon as it started raining or any kind of lightning or heavy clouds, you never seen guys leave a job site so fast. And I don't blame them because would you want to be able to bear steel building at 20 stories and a lightning strikes? You don't have a chance.
Yeah.
Did you ever do
So what
construction?
are you smoking, Rich? You got the Angel Share?
Yeah, but I told you, man. Look at this. The back of the band, the cigar was going perfect. The back of the band, you see the glue? It took off
Yeah.
just a little bit of the wrapper. But then after that, it just popped. So
Fucked it up.
it is
Yeah.
that that's not the cigar's fault. It has a thinner wrapper because it's the angel share, and in
Yeah.
this case, blue. I hope the person that did that didn't do it to all three.
That
And that
sucks.
yeah, not the cigar's fault, but that is a human error. Which dude, it's happened to every brand for the most part. What's smart about
Hmm.
Padron? the wrappers are small. You know what I'm saying though? And so reality, most guys won't even smoke past the wrapper. But even if and generally speaking, generally Padron 26 wrappers generally just slide right off. Do you find that too or no?
Yeah, a lot of times, yeah. And I tend to keep my cigars like maybe mid to high 60s. So usually they do shrink a little. I mean, my usually like you, I like to look for a little bit of what do you want to call that? Just the band to be looser.
Yeah, play. Well, these I just bought today, man. And dude,
Yeah.
so you say that's a good price for $60?
Oh fuck yeah, those go for $100 or more in most places.
I
What
would say
size is that?
120, 130.
Yeah. What size?
Robusto.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, shit. You stole that for $60.
Bro, here's another one. Should I go back?
Fuck yeah, for 60 I would. You stole that one.
Should I
I
auction?
was gonna ask you, did you get all of them? You said you were gonna buy them all.
I'm not a rich man, bro. I just mailed my ex-wife $500 plus
Yeah, I hear you.
tomorrow I
Yeah.
gotta pay $87 for braces for the month. Like, bro,
Oh
it's
yeah.
and it
I hear
doesn't
you.
end. I'm gonna mail
Well,
another.
he'll hold it for you till you get paid, right? I mean, if you need to. You said he'd hold them for you.
Yeah, yeah, dude. It's not that I don't got money, but I have to be realistic. I don't. My bills come first. So my rent, my child support, I don't play with that money. You know what I'm saying though. So
Hmm.
that I take care of. Anything left extra, whatever. So, but yeah, dude, he hides. He still has the same box of Power Rangers. His lounge, people aren't going there for like high end Padrones or high end Power Rangers, high end Opus X, or even the Hemingway. Dude, I picked up Hemingway signature Maduro. Okay, that's hard to find. You never see Hemingway
Yeah.
signature in Maduro. I've never had
Yeah.
them. No, not even is it signature. It was pretty big. It wasn't like was it signature? Well, what's the next size up after signature?
Classic.
I think it's a
Yeah, I
classic.
think I think it's signature, classic. Classic like 7 inches maybe. Signature's kind of around 6.
Yeah, but pretty,
Signature,
pretty.
classic, and then was there masterpiece or
But the classic,
untold story?
this one's got pretty big gauge. This one's pretty fat. So the
Was it?
signature's not fat.
Yeah. How long was it?
It looked like it's like a fat Toro, like a. Looked like a 6x52.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm not in the Hemingway series. Yeah, that's. I don't know what
I,
would be
I,
that fat.
well, I'm pretty sure I've had signature before many times, and the signature was pretty skinny for the length. Like you know what I'm saying though, it felt
Yeah.
like I find isn't the signature like 6 and change by like 47 or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. And maybe even 46. Yeah, it's a skinnier gauge.
Yeah, I have to, Notorious definitely. I have to find at least with those ones that it has the name on the band. But my point is, I picked those up for $12. How do you beat that,
Yes, but I mean for Maduros too, that's crazy.
dude? I'm talking about it's big. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it's the biggest one before you go biggest. What's the biggest one? Masterpiece.
I think yeah, after classic, I want to say it's like masterpiece, and then I think untold stories like huge, right? Like 9 inches or something. I'd have to look that up. I believe so though.
Bro, for $12, and he had a full box. So
Yeah,
that guy, what it is with his high end Fuentes and high end Opus, and he keeps those boxes hidden. So unless if you ask for it, you're not even gonna. Most people don't even.
yeah,
So which is good. So it's a nice little hideaway. You know what I'm saying? Though this ash is going perfect, even though through the damage of the wrapper, and that makes me sad because the wrapper is the best part of the Opus. But you can see how thin the Angel Share has a much thinner wrapper than regular Opus S,
yeah,
the lower priming. But the flavor, I've been holding the smoke a lot. The flavor has been just magical, and even through the damage from the band, the ash has been perfect. No touch ups.
yeah. That's the Robusta. Have you had the Angel Share in like the like Corona size?
No, Sacco sent me one. Holy shit! Sacco just dropped $50.
Oh,
Sacco. Well, what the hell is that? Sacco's making a flex. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I got to give respect. Sacco. God bless. Sacco, I'm gonna use that money to fix this cigar. I'm gonna buy some glue and gonna fix this. God, he said Opus for Richie. Well, at that price, bro, I could buy three more of these. I'll buy another box of these. But God
Yeah.
bless, man. Shit. Yes, Sacco's got insurance. It's a guy. Even Sacco got insurance to like I say what 2070 by now, or
There you go.
and look at Gio's
Oh,
coming.
Geo's paying for the tax on the Opus tin.
Bro, I gotta be honest, man. How much joy does this channel bring to your life, man? Like, do you look forward to it? Hang out with the guys, like, and because it's so convenient too. Like, it's you don't have to go anywhere, and it's honestly better than a regular. I've been at regular lounges, and there was always some good things about every lounge. There's also a lot of downsides. One, the price and selection could suck or be expensive. The cigars are too moist, so I'd rather hang out with the guys, buy cigars when I want to buy, and let them dry out the way I want to dry. So if anything, you save
Yeah.
money, and when you're done, you go right to bed. It's not. I
Yep.
remember hanging out lounges and leaving a lounge at 11 o'clock at night, and I got to go to work in the morning. That sucks having to drive home, and especially if you had some drinks. And I don't do that
Yeah.
no more. But you know, what I'm saying, it
Yeah.
just and I don't like being in a lounge with honestly New York. You'd have 20, 30, sometimes 50 guys. There was times in that lounge where they'd have standing room only, over 100 people. They'd have parties and they'd have food, catered food, and you'd have standing room. Standing, you couldn't go chest to chest. You're smoking cigars, you're bumping into people. Over 100 guys in a lounge. It was cool because the energy was so crazy. But when you left there, your clothes, you basically got thrown out. You know what I'm saying? No,
Oh yeah. Right.
you never,
It's like
you never,
like a Cheech and Chong concert in there.
bro. You never smelled so much tobacco. You will leave there if you smoke one stick. It's like you smoked 100. You know what I'm saying? No, you know how much nicotine's in your body at that point.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, just when I go to the lounge, if there's more than 10 guys there, I feel cramped, sometimes. Not that I don't like socializing with people, but it's just like, I I would say I prefer a lighter crowd, and like you said, this is perfect, we're virtual, we still bust balls, we bullshit, we have a good time, you know. Oh yeah, look forward to it.
Yeah, dude. It's lounges are funny like this. So what would be like your favorite parts of this place? What do you look forward to it?
Oh, the busting of balls for sure. That's always a must. I always tell people if if I like you or if I'm friendly toward you, because if I bust your balls or I give you shit, that means I like you. If I don't talk to you, that means I don't like you. So if I'm not talking to you, then I don't like you. But
Well,
if
because
I'm busting your balls,
you
that's
got to
just
be
me.
that person. If you don't know them, they also let's say at work. Will this person go to HR and try to get you in trouble? So when you know someone's cool with you, that's where you can relax. You know what I'm saying? I won't just shoot the shit with people I don't know. I won't. I'll be hello, goodbye, nice to see you. But you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because in this litigious world where everything's so politically correct, if you're out in public, you know what I'm saying though, like you got to know if they're not your friends, they're a very good possible enemy.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of hate going on in the world. It's a shame.
But
Love
even
thy neighbor.
at work, guys that you might be joking around about something, and that guy uses what you said behind your back to someone else.
Right,
Oh, did you
right,
hear?
right. I know what you're.
Oh,
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Like, people are easily offended these days. So it's unfortunately, I mean, you have to be careful because you never know. You might say something, and there you go.
or
When you didn't mean it that way, or you didn't think you were doing anything wrong, but that's unfortunately the world we live in.
mm, very thin skin, very low priming people, very very thin
Mhm.
rappers. People are very thin rappers right now. You know?
I couldn't agree more. Very, very thin skin. That's
Yeah.
that's a good way to put it.
Yeah. He said buy the Alfonso Libertana. He said Gail Sachs says he gets bummed out when he missed the show. Fermier said Sacco could shoot someone in the lounge and still be invited back. He said,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. Sacco would just probably have Sacco would take care of it. He'd feed him to the canaries.
Yeah, but that's always a good time. Busting balls. Giving each other shit, just talking, chatting. Whatever may come up in chat, I guess. But I also like your stories and your sense of humor too. I mean, you're always making me chuckle and laugh usually. Oh shit! I mean, you just unannounced ass test right in our face with damage to the cigar. I might add.
With damage. With damage, no touch ups. I trust Opus so much that with damage, and it's 20 degrees out, I did internal upside down ash test. That's pretty good, bro. No wrapper.
Yeah, Fuente does have amazing ash.
I'm gonna drop.
Construction wise.
I'm gonna want to touch this up a little bit. Yeah, dude, that's probably the first time ever. Have you ever had an Opus where the band glue got stuck on?
What's that?
Have you ever had an Opus that the band got stuck?
Oh yeah, yep. Surely have. A couple times. It doesn't happen too often, but I will admit, Fuente seems to have an issue with the glue monster, as I like to say. They for some reason, I think more and more, like even like find that just somebody's got a pretty heavy hand on the glue. That's why when I smoke a Fuente, I mean, in with most cigars, I make sure that I'm burning it right to the label so this can heat up. Just in case, if there's any glue there, I'm hoping that it's going to break free, from the heat, or before I even try to remove the band. Usually.
No, that's pretty smart. For me, I do it because I was growing the ash. Dude, I would have had ash down to the nub on this if that band didn't get break the wrapper like that. And I could have kept going, but with that kind of damage, I just want to relax now. But I'm gonna don't worry. I'm smoking another one. We're doing 2 Opus X tonight. So
Oh boy.
and I'm gonna get a couple guys on the show tonight. And after this, I want to have Sacco on. If Notorious could come on, I'll bounce around 15 minutes a guy, and
Yeah.
that sounds really 4-5-1. I'm gonna bounce around 15 minutes a guy.
At least I was number
Everybody
2.
gets a turn.
At least I'm not going to be like number 12. I'm number 2 at least, so that's good.
Yeah, sloppy seconds, bro. I'm gonna tell you about this movie, bro. I watched today, bro. Remember, you in the chat? There's this movie. You guys need to watch this movie on Tubi. TUBI. It's like a free TV movie thing. It's a 1989. Look up Charles Bronson on IMDb to get the name. It's a Japanese name. It's Kinju. Do you remember what it was for the group or no?
Yes.
Goody's going to sleep. Good night, Goody. The name of the movie was Kinju something. Kinj. I don't remember the name of it. Somebody look up the IMDb for Charles Bronson, 1989. It was a movie like about this Japanese, not mafia, but okay, I'm going to explain the movie. Basically, Charles Bronson that's it. Kinjai. Charles Bronson is a rogue cop, and there's this elite group of basically like Epstein. These people are kidnapping kids off the street, like 12, 14, 17-year-old girls, and they're giving them drugs, but then basically he's like their handler and taking them to rich people for whatever. And so obviously, but basically, it was ahead of his time because that's what Epstein was doing back then. You know what I'm saying, though? So I got to give props to the movie about exposing what was going on because people would think, oh, who would make a sick movie like that? No, that shit really goes on, and people that, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word that'd be cool? Because that's not a regular prostitution. That's obviously like human trafficking. You know what I'm saying, though? And anyone doing human trafficking, I wish Charles Bronson would find them. And in the opening scene, you see the guy, like the handler, he brings some young girl to a hotel, and she brings him up to a room, and obviously then this weirdo's in a room, and he has like this little briefcase, and in the briefcase he has all you can figure out like stuff, but he has like this big, I don't want to say the word, but a big, a big dong, So he's in the room and he's doing his thing, and Charles Bronson kicks down the door, and Charles Bronson's just like, "So you like kids, huh?" He's like, "No, no, no, no." He's like, "Yeah." So he frees the girl. Charles Bronson saves the day. Charles Bronson punches the guy, throws him through a wall. Then he bends him over, and then Charles Bronson grabs the big dong and he goes, "So you like?" I don't want to use the word, but he's like, "So you like using this, huh?" He goes, "Let me show you how to really do it." And then you just see him go like this, and then it goes to the next scene. He goes home, and his wife's like, "Hey, honey." He goes, "Hold on." He goes, "I gotta wash my hands," and he washes. You know exactly what he. Yo, Charles Bronson. Yo, dude, they didn't show it, but Charles Bronson in the first scene, Charles Bronson shoved the dog. He went DVD, dude. Opening scene. How did this not get an Oscar? Opening scene. dude, can you imagine? Dude, opening scene, Charles Bronson's just like, whoop, you know what I'm saying though? Dude, 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 I mean, I was just sitting there like, dude, I mean, how crazy is that?
That's great. I'll have to look
Then
for that.
then Charles Bronson catches up with another one of those handlers, and he's in his car. He's like, "What are you gonna do, cop? You can't do shit." He's like, "Really?" So he pulls out his gun, and the guy's like, "Hey man, chill, man. You want my car?" This he goes, "This watch is more than you make in a year. It's a $35,000 Rolex, and this is 1989, right?" And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I'll tell you what you can do in that Rolex." He goes, "Eat it." He's like, "What?" He goes, "Either this or that Rolex is going in your mouth." And he wasn't kidding. And he put it right to his
Mm,
head. He's like, "Eat it." Dude, he made this guy eat a Rolex. This dude ate he put the Rolex in his mouth. He was like, ah, ah, ah. He swallowed the
the
Rolex.
fuck?
Bro, in the first 10 minutes, Charles Bronson went full proctologist. And then he made a guy eat a Rolex watch. Bro, I
I
mean,
can't, I can't say that I've ever seen a movie like that. I'll have to look for that. That's funny.
bro. And you know what though? That's what those people deserve.
Hmm.
Oh, you're that's right. And then so at the end of the movie, the main bad guy, because Charles Bronson could have killed him, his car, he made his car crash into a water, and he's like, I can't swim, I can't swim. And Charles Bronson's just watching him drown. And then I'm like, all right, good, let him drown. But then they show him going to prison, you know. So obviously Charles Bronson saved him. And the guy's like, yeah, man. He's like, I knew you weren't going to let me die. You're just a stupid cop. And Charles Bronson's like, yeah? He's like, I brought you here to prison for justice. He's like, what justice is it? And once he brings him into the prison ward, every guy's like, hey, pretty boy. You like, hey, pretty boy. And he puts him in the room with the biggest guy. He's like, what are you doing? He goes, now this is justice. And as he's walking out the prison, literally it's like a 5-minute scene. All you hear is, no, no, ah, oh, oh no, oh, 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 oh. The movie started with Charles Bronson using this and ended on one of those guys just taking it in prison. That's how they ended the movie. And you're like, holy shit, dude, dude. Honestly, that movie beat Out for Justice. That movie, that is the new Richie, bro. Bro, dude, that was so cold, man. Like, imagine ending the movie on that. Like, oh, the end. You know, damn.
That's hilarious. Yeah, hey, that's no joke. You know, if you go to prison and you hurt kids, they find out. People find out what you're in for. I've never
Yeah.
been. I'm not talking from
But
experience, but
in case you
you know,
know that what Charles Bronson already told everyone. Like, you know what I'm saying, though? Because it was his
well,
first.
yeah, yeah,
He made sure.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're not gonna have an easy ride, you know, when you hurt kids and go to prison. That's for damn sure.
Bro, I mean, like I said, as he's walking out, he didn't even walk out the prison. You just hear him screaming. Ah, ah, ah. Bro, it was brutal. Brutal. I say Charles Bronson, we should reincarnate him, you know, get his DNA and clone
Mhm.
him and make him president. Charles Bronson will be the greatest president of all time, you know? Because it's not like, dude, he was all about Charles Bronson always had pretty women and having good parties in his movies, but adults. But if you're anyone hurting innocent people, Charles Bronson is the most vengeful. Like you look at Death Wish. Remember in Death Wish, they attacked his wife and his kid, and
Mhm.
that is the worst person. Like Charles Bronson's so cold, man. You ever watch Death Wish?
Yeah, yeah. It's been a while, but I have seen it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, that's classic, classic. I mean, in a way, when you think about it, like a lot of movies like John Wick owes everything to Charles Bronson because if you think about it, like in a weird way, John Wick they killed his dog, but then and then he wanted to live in peace, but then now he comes back and he does with vengeance. It's the same thing with Death Wish. Death Wish. So a
Yeah.
lot of movies, in a sense, copied that formula of a regular guy just trying to live his life, and then basically you made me do this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's He said most expensive dump that man has ever seen. Yeah, $35,000 Rolex. Yep. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might have to fish that out for if it's a Rolex. I might have to fish it out.
I don't think you could. I think you'll die. I don't think you could eat a watch, like a big metal watch, and
Yeah,
like,
I don't think you could. I don't. If you
no,
did, it'd probably kill you.
yeah, you'd have to go to the hospital and they'd have to surgically remove it.
Yeah,
You couldn't
yeah.
even
I don't
cough
think
that up.
you're shitting that out.
No, you would
There's
die.
not enough prune. There's not enough prunes in the world to make you shit that out.
There's only one way if you were emotionally damaged. If you know what I'm saying. If that area was blown out, then yeah, you could. You know what I'm saying though? If you were into weird things, yeah, it could fall out. But for everyone else, yeah. So I mean, Charles Bronson is the wrath of God. He's the wrath of God. He's Chewy said. Did you see what Chewy said?
Oh Lord, that's funny.
How's that cigar?
It's really good. Like I say, I'm definitely treating myself. I don't smoke these very often, but it's it's a damn good cigar. I get a lot of honey notes when I smoke cohibas. Do you experience that?
I haven't smoked enough of regular cohibas to remember that. The last one I had was the Talisman, but totally different, and that was a great cigar. But the Talisman is a different blend. The last time I had a cohiba, in a sense, like a regular one, it was Siglo 6 though, and I had a 3-pack,
Yeah,
and I smoked them like fast, like in the same week. Dude, like I don't. For me, it's like the same thing. If I buy a gun, it's because I'm going to carry it legally. If I'm going to buy a cigar, it's to smoke. Like so, I'm going to smoke two
yeah.
of these. I was going to smoke 3 Opuses. That might be too much because I'm going to
Yeah.
save one for tomorrow.
Hey, I smoke them. I just, I like to say I favor them a little bit.
No, no.
I
What
do
I'm saying
smoke.
is like, I don't have a collection either, though. You know what I'm saying, though. So if I buy something, that's all I have. So I have to smoke.
Hmm.
I don't have to, but you get what I'm trying to say, though. Like um,
Yeah,
I don't have a library like you do. In 5 years,
yeah.
once my child support is done. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There you go.
I,
Yeah,
I'm gonna,
hell yeah.
and but I'll still be smoking the same cigars. I'll just have a deeper library. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
I got a combined $1,100 nut. I got to pay between child support and braces a month. That's a lot of money.
hmm yeah. I think my favorite Cohiba, my favorite size. I haven't smoked every size, of course, but I really like the Esplendidos, which is the Churchill size. Amazing. I mean, the Robusto is good, but I think the Churchill's better, in my opinion, for me.
I would agree with that. Only even though I never had it, but the smaller gauge, right? I would
Hmm.
rather a longer, skinnier gauge than a shorter, fatter one.
Yeah, yeah. It's I think it's like it might be seven. What is it, like 7 by 48? I think something like that.
You
Um,
get that 47, 48 is really nice, man.
mhm,
Even
I
if you go to
agree.
49, I'd rather have 49 than 50. It does make a difference. You know what I'm saying? No,
Yeah, I agree. Well,
yeah,
like
with
those Opus I sent you, those were like 6 and some change by 48. So those that Toro size that Fuente does with those is perfect. I agree with you. I love a 48 ring gauge. Just a little smaller than a 50. To me, that's like sweet spot. That's perfect. But that's not to say I don't like a skinnier gauge. I mean, I certainly will and do certain cigars. I love the signature you were talking about earlier, the Hemingway. I love that cigar. So
bro,
it depends, all different. Like you always say, the sizes of the blend. So you need to smoke all the sizes to experience everything.
yeah,
Because the
and
cigars are different.
more than once because you might go to a different size one time and maybe you didn't like it or didn't like it as much, but there's so many factors. You know what I'm talking about? Like, there's a
Hmm.
lot of factors to cigars. How hydrated, how tired, where you're at. Are you outside? Are you inside? Is it freezing out? Is it 110 degrees, sweating your ass off? Um, it like in this case, like if I was on the deck, like if I missed it was like if she was rushing me, and that's why I plan my cigars. But if she was like, we're gonna go to dinner, right? And like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have my cigar first. But then 30 minutes in, she's by the window. Are we going to dinner yet? Like, and this I learned real quick. I'll smoke after dinner. You know what I'm saying? No, because I don't want to.
Yeah,
I don't even like smoking my cigar, knowing every puff as I'm relaxing. She's just gonna be more mad
exactly.
that we're going to dinner. You know what I'm saying? Though.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
So
That's
you got
I'm same way. I smoke mine late at night. My wife's kind of like your missus. Kind of goes to bed earlier. She's usually asleep by 9:30. At my
my minute
time. So
clock. She's in bed by 8. My girl, bro. 8, dude. 8:01, bro. I'm single.
man, I'm getting I just got some floral notes out of the retro hail on that, if you believe it or not. But yeah, it's very they're very complex, very good. I mean, some people say Cubans are a little like how do you want to put it? Like I don't want to say flat, but because all the tobacco does come from one country, that it's maybe you don't get the transitions that you get in some other cigars, but I don't find that to be the case with them, honestly. Like I do get transitions out of them for sure.
Mm.
'Cause
Yeah,
I
but
certainly wasn't getting what I just got when I lit the cigar up.
and how much age you have on that?
I think these are from 2019.
Oh, so you got time on them. Shit.
Hmm. Yeah, a little bit.
So for a Cuban, it's ready.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Sorry, it's hard for me to see the chat because I got it, the phone a little further away.
Yeah.
So what do
Uh,
you got? Another Angel share you're gonna smoke after that
yeah.
one? You said.
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke another one.
Hopefully the band isn't glued to the back of that one.
I'm gonna. Fuck. Should I take the band off right away, or what do you think?
No, I say smoke it right down to the band, even if you have to sacrifice the ash. I hate to say it. I mean, it beats tearing the cigar, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's true.
You smoke the other one and just relax. You could ash it after an inch or so, and just relax and not have to worry about building an ash if you want to.
I was gonna smoke two at the same time to smoke all three in one night. But I don't know.
That would be a flex. I've never smoked two Opus X's at once.
After one, so it's an XXX. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, I'd be smoking bro, I could do it.
that might make you sick. That might make you sick, though. I don't know. You smoke. You're a seasoned cigar smoker, though,
No, but
so
no,
maybe
this is
not.
why it would make you sick. There's a difference. Smoking two cigars back to back is not as strong as two cigars at one time. Two cigars at one time is a lot. Do you
Yeah,
know? It's a bit.
I've
You know,
never tried it, but I can imagine. Yeah.
it's a big difference because you're absorbing twice as much nicotine at the same time. Because the cigar might take you an hour, so to get 200% of nicotine in the same hour, do you know what I'm saying? No, it's a lot.
Hmm. Did you see when I think Cutting the Light did a video one time where he literally smoked two Padrones side by side, the 64 and the 26, to compare them. I'm like, you're fucking crazy. I know I would get sick.
Yeah, not only that, but how do you? I don't know how you can compare two different cigars at the same time
Yeah,
because the 64 is stronger and heavier. So it's like how are you? Let's say you puff the
yeah,
64 first, and then you go to
yeah.
26. How could you
I
say?
agree. It wasn't a real comparison for sure. I think it was more done for the the viewership, of course. But yeah, I think if you want a comparison, I think it's better to still smoking cigars back to back may impact the second cigar. I agree
Well,
with what you always say, but I
64s
think
and
you're still
whatnot.
going to get a better comparison,
Yeah,
between the two that way.
no, do two 64s one night and two 26s the next night.
There
Smoking
you
the
go.
cigar back to back is the best way to get to know that cigar. I can't because now when you go to the first third of the second cigar, you're combining the first third with the last third of the other cigar, and now that first third is much stronger.
Yeah.
No other cigar. Um, what's the word looking for? When you smoke two cigars, what's the word looking for? When you if they go well together, what's the word? What's the word we always use? Pairing. No other cigar pairs with a cigar as good as the same cigar. Would you?
Hmm. Yeah.
Because how could you put two you know two of different cigars? I'm not saying I do it, but I'm saying, but if I went from this and then I had a Padron, I don't think it'd be good.
Sorry, I restarted my car. I'm sorry. What was your question?
No, not question. I'm saying is I don't think smoking an Opus X than a Padron would be a good combo. Like the mix.
No, no. Well, Notorious did that by mistake one night, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's two different kind of parties. It's like a Scotch night and a champagne night. Two different kinds of
Yeah,
parties.
I
Besides,
agree. And I would say if you are gonna smoke those two cigars together, smoke the Opus X first. If you
Uh,
are, I still don't recommend it necessarily, but if you do, smoke the Opus X first.
if you had at least a half hour to an hour in between, it'd be better. And you ate again. You know what I'm saying? Though you drank a lot of water or
Yeah.
something. But right,
Hmm.
but going from that sweet, spicy, beautiful finish of the Opus to the raw power of the Padron, you know,
Yeah. Yeah. So, and that was what I kind of, the Padron I think is going to stomp out the Opus X if you were to smoke that first because your palate's going to just be hit from the Padron. Compared to an Opus, that's a damn heavy cigar, I would say.
yeah, and
See,
much dark.
a lot of people, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Like a lot of people talk about how strong Opus are, but I don't know. I think they can be depending on the size, but I think overall they're not. To me, they're not a very overly strong cigar. Maybe when you get to the last third, they definitely pick up.
Well, this
But
is what I would say about Opus, why people think strong. Because it's so smooth, though, I hold the smoke on every puff.
yeah,
And I absorb more nicotine. So after I smoke an Opus, I'm on cloud nine because I'm absorbing so much more nicotine than on, let's say, a Padron, I'm just puffing and maybe holding the smoke every few puffs. So the more you hold on a cigar, the more nicotine I believe you're absorbing. Do you agree on that or no?
yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Um, and I don't always hold the smoke. I mean, I do, but probably not. I know you like to really hold the smoke. I definitely don't hold it as long as you do on the average, I would say. But I do like just then I did a little bit. Yeah,
When I hold it for like 20 seconds like that, I get what's called the Opus smile. Only Opus makes me smile like that. All of them. You know what I'm saying though? Like I get to that
yeah,
point where I'm holding it, I'm like, my God, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like a symphony. It's a harmony. And Padron's a rock band. Padron's Metallica. Different kind of
yeah,
party. And I love them both. Clearly I love the Opus more. But I'm just saying, but don't get me wrong though. There's nights where I just want a Padron. Like, you know what I'm saying though? Like
yeah,
some nights it's like if you put on Nirvana, you want to just listen to rock and roll, whatever. Um
yeah.
Opus is would you say Opus is the king of cigars or no?
Hmm. I mean, that's a hard question. I mean, there's so many great cigars, I mean, there's a lot of good cigars, but great cigars, memorable cigars. Some cigars, give you that out of body experience, kind of like you had with the Dubai. I still thoroughly enjoy watching your reaction to that. But
Yeah, bro.
hmm, was the
Okay,
Opus the king of cigars?
gun to your head. What other cigar would you rather have besides Opus? And it's not that many. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Um, and just for not to go off on a tangent, but unfortunately with these fucking things, the wrapper, Cuba being Cuba, you can't unwrap them normally. They always tear. So
Hmm.
anyway, if you want to keep the bands, that kind of sucks. But anyway, sometimes you can slide them off, and I have. But anyway, are they the king of cigars? I mean, like we talked about, I think Opus I mean, it was released in what 1995. So we're talking, how many years is that? 95. We're almost 30 years now. I mean, you know so the impact that they had and still being so sought after, and yeah, I guess I would have to say they are the king of cigars. I mean,
Yeah, if
are
you
they the
took like
best
a
cigar?
strong,
Not for everybody, but it's just your palate. But you can't tell me that they're shit because if they were shit, guys wouldn't have flown from California to New York when they were first released just east of the Mississippi. I mean,
but
you know
no other, because really Opus is a blend, but Opus is really a brand, meaning Opus could be its own company. You know what I'm saying though? Because within
Mhm.
Opus, there's not even one Opus. There's like how many different kinds and how many different sizes and how many
Yeah,
different and we know next year on the 30th they're gonna have some crazy shit. In 2 more years, when they're the 30th, uh,
yeah, yeah.
2025 is the 30th anniversary. That's gonna be nuts.
Yeah. Oh, and I would be shocked if Carlito didn't do a 30th. If
Uh,
he does, I hope that they're more accessible than the 25th because that's kind of a shame. Um,
mhm.
I'd really like to try one, but I don't want to pay $250 a cigar or 300 even, or maybe even four in Vegas.
And by 2025 everything's going up. prices.
I have limits too. I mean, I know I have a I have a nice collection, sure, but
But you know what the
I'm
famous
definitely not rich. I have limits.
thoroughly happy. I'll still smoke a regular Opus all day. Meaning,
Oh yeah.
they can
Hmm.
never make a new Opus, and I'll be fine. I can smoke regular Opus X to the day I die in Corona. I'd be happy smoking, that I get, I'm fine, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the like you said, with it being a brand, I mean, it's funny. I know you guys joke and call me the Opus Whisperer, and I think that's I laugh at that. That's enjoyable. But
No,
in reality, like there's so many Opuses I haven't smoked, and probably so many that I will never smoke. I mean, I'm never going to pay $10,000 for an Opus football. That's just insane. Um, and it's funny for the people that have actually smoked that. I've heard people talk about it. I mean, they said it's like it's shit. I mean,
yeah,
let's be honest. How can you have a cigar that's this big around or whatever and shaped like a football and it's not going to taste good. It's more of a collectible, if you will, I think. but
it's for
but
charity.
even with that aside, there's so many I'm never going to smoke. I mean, yeah. I mean,
And then,
there's a lot nobody will ever smoke. I mean, I've seen pictures of Carlito's shelves in the factory. He's got like a room. He's got all these special, like he's got one called the Popus. So it looks like the Pope, like it's an Opus X, but the head of the cigar literally has a cigar leaf shaped like the whatever you want to call it that the Pope would wear.
yeah,
Um, it's interesting just the stuff that he makes. And he's probably never going to sell it. It's just something he did. For enjoyment, I guess, or maybe he'll auction it off. Who knows?
yeah, who knows?
But yeah, there's so many that I'll never smoke. I mean, I'll continue to smoke them and keep, ones that I haven't tried and even ones that I have tried. But I agree with you though. The regular Opus line is definitely enough for me. But I do enjoy the offshoots. I do enjoy trying the special stuff, and
Oh, and a lot of
I
the better, yeah. But I'm saying is,
yeah.
I'm so content. Meaning, if other guys are all smoking the crazy ones and the regular ones at the lounge, I'll buy the regular one. I'm fine.
Hmm.
My guy's got my guy still has the Power Rangers. Next time I go, I'm gonna buy more. Dude, $18 for Power Rangers. I'll smoke that.
I'd like to try some of those. I've only actually tried, I think, the Power Ranger one time. I need to try some of those. Again, I've had it. I've also had it in the Oro Oscuro Power Ranger size, and
Oh,
that
I
was
never.
really good.
I'm
That was
going for
really good.
part two.
There you go.
I got to try that.
Yeah.
Um, I'm flexing on my Corolla, guys. I'm the first guy
Mhm.
to smoke two Opus X Angel Share back to back. I can't stress it enough, and I use that term loosely. Um, Jeremy, I want to say it's always a pleasure having you on the show, man. You're a class act. You make the place better. You contribute to the show, and I hope you stay around for a long time, bro. I mean, it's always a pleasure having you here, man. And I hope you feel the same that you enjoy the channel.
Yeah. Right back at you. Everything you said, 100%.
You know, and but tents are for camping, and soft, gentle heat.
Mhm.
And do you think I'm going to get a lot of touch ups on this one or no?
I think it needs more age. I don't think it's ready. You might want to throw that in your humidor. Needs more age.
It needs more time. It needs more time.
Yeah, it needs more time. They say those opuses need time.
Dude, honestly, here's the benefit of the Angel Share. Because it is weaker than the regular Opus, you could really hold the smoke even more. And what I'm wrong, I still felt like I smoked a strong cigar, but a less strong cigar. But I held the smoke a lot more, and I took more time with it. Um, would I rather have the regular Opus? I would say yes overall, but the Angel Share is a really nice version. You know what I'm saying? Though
Hmm.
it's a classier version of. Now, what do you think? If you took a regular Opus and you let it sit for 3 years, would it be an Angel Share?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think humidor age has. I mean, it does have an effect over long periods of time, but to be honest, even 5 years of humidor age. I mean, you need to have a real clean palate, and I say you would need to probably compare them like a fresh one to a 5 year age one. I mean, yeah, I think you're going to see differences, but I think those differences are going to be small.
Yeah, in a way, I think the 5 year age on a regular Opus would just be a quieter version of the stronger version, as opposed to this one fresh out the gate. So I don't know. I don't know until I smoke a regular one at let's say 5 years. Let's say 5 years. Then compare it to an Angel Share. Um, I still I think it'll be different. You know what I'm saying? No.
Yeah, it would be. It would be. Now, if you're talking like 10 years and you get to like really heavy aging, yeah, I think you'd see a major difference. You know, but to be honest, like I guess I don't have a problem. Like if I happen to have cigars and they, I just happen not to smoke them, I don't think it's going to happen. But I don't think I'm ever going to age anything that long. I think I'm going to smoke them before then. Of course, I mean, even probably 5 years. I mean, like I said, I smoke my good shit. I do, just not every day. You know.
Yeah, 10 years would be a long time to sit
Yeah,
on something.
I don't have a problem smoking it. I bought them to smoke them, honestly. I mean, yeah, sure. Sometimes I think about it like, do I really want to smoke? I've only got 5 left, or whatever. But I do smoke them still.
Yeah. Yeah, I look at it as why I would have 5 more great experiences, so I want to enjoy them, because no man knows
Hmm.
the hour. And when the time comes, God says it's like a thief in the night, and when it's time to go, it's time. You know what I'm saying though? And I've had that moment twice where I thought I was dead. And the last one when I got poisoned, all I heard myself. I told you that story when I got poisoned, right? When I choked, I went to
No.
anaphylactic. So long story short, I was marking out utilities, and I left the truck running, and then they
Oh, you did. Yes, you did. You did. But you can tell. I mean, you can tell the story again. But you did. I do remember this.
cracked
Yeah.
the car, so I went to turn off the engine through the window. And when I did that, I hit the keys are next to the windshield wipers. When you reach in through the window, I took the keys out, but I was outside the car, and my big hand hit the windshield wiper button, and I was chewing gum. And when I was outside the car, at the same time, the blades went off, and the windshield wiper, I saw it hit the windshield, and the blade went like this and threw the windshield wiper fluid in my face. And so I got in my mouth because I was chewing gum. And in my mind, I'm going, it's probably like Windex. An hour later, I'm at the next job site, and my throat got so tight, and I knew I was in trouble. So I just
Oh
dialed
shit.
911, and I told my address. I told my exact address, and luckily it was like less than a half a mile from the fire department. And I just said, "Here's the address." I think it was like 1270 Grundy Avenue. I said, "I can't fucking breathe," and that's it. And then I just collapsed. I got out of the car because I didn't want to stay in the car because I wanted somebody to find me. You know what I'm saying? Though I knew I was going out. I knew it's like if you knew you had 30 seconds before you drop dead, like So I dropped dead in the middle of the road. Luckily, I
Oh
had the
shit.
high vis jacket, and somebody found me in the road, and so he was trying to do whatever. I guess CPR me. I don't know. I was out at that point, and then they came and they put adrenaline, EpiPen. They hit me with everything, and all I remember though, once I went out, I just heard my voice and I was yelling. And I knew I had to be talking to God. I was saying, no, no, no. I have to take her out for ice cream. Talking to my daughter. I said, I had to take her out for ice cream tonight. I'm taking her for ice cream. I was like, please, please, I have to take her out for ice cream tonight. I was like, if I don't go back, who's taking her out for ice cream? I just kept saying, who's going to take her out? Who's going to take her out for ice cream? Please, let me take her out for ice cream. That's all I was begging. So take my kid for ice cream. And God let me come back because I was gone. I
Mm.
was out of my body. You know what I'm saying? Though just
So you
picture
you quit you quit breathing. You weren't breathing when this happened.
I was anaphylactic shock. I had nothing go. The guy said 1 more minute, I was dead. He said one more
Damn.
minute, dead. He said you're lucky we got there, and luckily the medic I got was an army medic in the reserves, and so he was great in the field. You know what I'm saying? Though he handled it expeditiously. You know what I'm saying? Though he said they hit me with every dude. When I woke up after the adrenaline and everything, I was like ah. You know what I'm saying? I was in the
Yeah.
ambulance. And they held me down. They had me tied down. I was like ah. So imagine I'm sitting there with God. Listen, I gotta take my kid out for ice cream. Come on. I'm not done. I gotta take off. At least I think he let me come back because I asked for something innocent. I didn't ask. You know. Imagine I was like, listen, I got 5 more Opus X. I got 5 more Opus. Come on, come on. You know.
Well, God bless, brother. I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm glad the good Lord, let you
yeah.
come back.
But next time that might be it. And so in the meantime, if you got them, what I'm saying is, whatever it is you want to do it. You know, if it's good for you and you're not hurting no one else. Enjoy it. Enjoy your best shit because you don't know. You don't know. You know.
Yep.
But man,
Yeah.
I love you
Agreed.
coming on, man. You're a great guy. God bless your family. Have a long, healthy life, and we'll see you on. I'm gonna get some of the other guys. I'm gonna try to get 2 more guys on. All right, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. No problem, brother. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Love you guys.
All right. All
God
right.
bless.
God bless you, bro. I'll see you around,
Yep.
bro.
Yep.
All right. You stay fresh.
You too.
All right. Now I sent some requests to the guys. Whoever wants to come on, I sent requests to Sacco, to Notorious, to PG. You got the request. You know, whoever wants to come on, come on. I mean, whoever wants to come on. Gio, I sent you a request too. Gio, is Gio coming on? Gio, are you gonna come on, Gio? Gio's not gonna come on. You know, Gio's a phony guy. This guy's not reliable. Gio is not reliable. Oh, I spoke too soon. Yo, what's up? Oh, it's like that, huh?
What's up, brother?
Hey, what's 250 plus 50?
What? 300.
Oh, that's where you're going.
Stop. Come on, dude. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, bro? Nice hat.
Yo, bro, I'm back, bro. I'm here.
All right, just be honest. You didn't go take a shower before you went to talk to your girlfriend.
Bro, I did. I shaped up the beard. Look. I got fresh, bro. I didn't say fresh. Come on.
All right, but seriously, how's you and your girl doing? You guys get married?
Nah. Chill.
She seemed like a nice girl. I got to talk to her. I mean, not behind your back. I mean, on the phone with you. And
Yeah.
she's a really nice girl, bro.
Yeah. She's sweet. I mean, we'll see. It's very early, but we'll see. Who knows? We'll see.
So it's in the fermentation phase. You know what I'm saying? You got to see what kind of blend you're gonna have. You know?
Yeah, it needs age.
What are you smoking?
Davidoff #1, the new limited edition that came out.
How is that?
It's nice. Honestly, like you talk about this all the time, Rich. You, like, obviously change the size, change the blend. Like, it's a nice thin ring gauge, so it's a little bit more robust than the usual Davidoff would be. So it's like a nice medium right now, actually.
When you get a lighter shade Davidoff, I always recommend going skinnier gauge. You're gonna get a lot of flavor. Real, and that when I mean classy flavor, right? You know what I'm talking about, where the flavors are really clean. You know what I'm saying, though? Davidoff really ages their cigar well.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this right now. It's great. It's phenomenal, actually. I never had the regular signature, so I can't really compare it to that. But I mean, honestly, like the Vitola is nice. So
How is this one different in blend?
I think it's just a Vitola. I think they discontinued this size in like 2016, and they just came back out with it. So
You know, and that's something a lot of guys would overlook is the white band Davidoffs. And honestly, like I said, I've had a lot of good times with those, man.
dude, this is nice. Yo, how about Gail Sack earlier, man? That guy's a legend, man.
He stole the show. He's like, yeah, I know. He's like, I'm sorry, I'm one of the boring guests. Boring guests. This guy,
Dude, fucking Sack, man. Fucking Sack.
Zach is hanging out at negative 20 degrees. He's hanging out. The Canaries, they all froze. That's what happened. The Canaries are frozen.
You guys nuts, man. Yo, Rich, I'm back, bro. I'm back. I'm here. I'm a real person. I'm alive, dude. What's up?
Yeah.
In the flesh.
Gio,
I'm
you know.
fucking here. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby.
I'm gonna start calling you Gio. I'm gonna start calling you Gio 99
Why is that,
for the 99 cents.
dude? Those add up, Rich. I mean, I get the bill every month, bro. I'm like, YouTube $100? What the fuck is this?
All right, bro. You gave me $1.98 today, man. Relax.
Dude, I mean, 99 cents, a couple 99 cents every show. I mean, I'm on the show, quite often, so it is what it is, bro.
Bro, and what do I give you, man? What do I give you?
You give me a headache, Rich. That's what you give me.
You know, haters are gonna hate, bro. I swear, bro. I give you a reason to live.
All right, bro. Let's not take it that far, bro. I like you, but not that much, dude. All right?
You know what, bro? I think I'm gonna send Sack after you. You know, I think Sack's a loyal follower. Be like, yo, straighten this guy Gio out. You know, I think he's in your window right now, right behind you. He's yes.
Sack?
In the darkness lurks one man.
Dude, he's like the wrestler Kane. He doesn't have a face underneath. It's just like you don't know what his face is underneath. It's crazy.
Bro, I'm doing it, bro. Back to back Opus X Angel Share. Back to back.
Dude.
I'm doing it, bro.
Yo, Rich, smoke the band, bro. Why not? Just fucking smoke the band, bro.
Bro, it's magical, bro. It's a magical feeling. Dude, I'm on cloud 9 right now, bro.
Dude, I love the Angel Share. I got I got it in Robusto, and I have the Reserve de Chateau, like the Churchill size.
Mm-hmm.
I love the Angel Share. It's nice. It's good.
It's nice, bro.
Good stick, bro. Good stick.
No,
Dude, you should definitely get that other box, man. You got to go get that, man.
you think so?
For that price? What?
Is that a really good price?
Dude, if that shop at an online website, Saka would just buy the entire place out. There would be no more cigar lounge by your place.
Bro, if I went to that lounge today and I saw a Rolls Royce outside, like, Sacco got it.
Dude, that's it.
It would be worth for Sacco to drive down to Colorado. Yeah.
Richie, I'm here. I'm flex. I flex. I got the Opus. I got the Opus. Dude.
So, what'd you eat tonight?
What did I eat? I don't know. I ate a bunch. Like I went to work. I went to the office today, so like they serve like I don't know. They got a bunch of snacks and shit. I ate a bunch of like Doritos all day, so I was like munching on some shit. So I had like a light dinner, nothing too crazy, like some turkey burgers.
Oh, that sounds good. Was it
Yeah,
good?
bro. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's a cheap meal. It's good protein, nice and lean with some brown rice. I had that like 3-4 days a week just for like a light dinner, so not too bad. Some banana peppers, spice it up a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What about you, Rich? Yeah, anything good?
Yeah, we had like chicken soft tacos.
Nice, bro.
Well, bro,
Rich, I got to get my girl in the kitchen, bro. I gotta see if she can cook or not. If she can't cook, I got to give her the door. That's it.
you gotta do what?
I said if she can't cook, I gotta give her the door. I gotta kick her out.
Bro, well, I did it, bro.
Wait, no, you're not. No, you're not.
Holy shit.
Wait, no, you didn't. Oh my god, dude.
I did it, bro. I did it. XXX certified.
Wait, you're smoking both right now, dude?
Bro. Not only 3 Opus X. I told you I was gonna do it, bro.
You got you get the twin dualies? You got the dual shotgun, bro? Opus?
Bro.
Holy shit. Dude, what the fuck, dude?
Oh shit! Yeah. Yeah.
Yo,
Bro.
hold the smoke, Rich. Hold the smoke with too, bro.
Bro, haters gonna hate, bro. Bro. Oh, look at Richie in his Corolla. Fuck you, bro. Fuck. Is there a problem, officer? Because I'm a little busy right now.
Oh my god, dude. That's a flex, dude.
Bro, my eyes are tearing right now. There's so much smoke in my car. Wow. Wow. Bro, I might die tonight, and I'm okay.
Don't say that. We need you, Rich. We need you.
Nah, bro, this is the way to go out.
Death by Opus.
Bro, let me tell you something, man. Smoking 2 Opus X at the same time after having 1 Opus X. So apparently the best cigar to pair with Opus X is Opus XX. Yeah, he said first real problems.
Rich, that's a crazy flex, bro. People buy those online for $30, $35 each stick, bro.
Nah, Drag, I've never heard anything about that guy. Nah.
Dude, that's crazy, man.
Bro, could I grow the ash on both? I don't know.
Dude.
Could I do a double ash? What do you think?
Oh my god, dude. You're crazy, man.
Not really, bro. What's so crazy about it, man? I thought about doing it, therefore I did it.
No, dude, I commend you 100%, man. You got the ball. You got balls. You do what people think about doing, which is cool. Have you ever done this before, Rich? No.
There's only one cigar I did a double back-to-back Churchill, and that was the Cohiba Red Dot. And I drank a bottle of French Moet Chandon at the same time. Remember, I did that one. I did it with the Batman mask on, made of aluminum foil. Remember that?
I don't know if I was there for that.
It was years ago.
Yo, Rich, Waterflex, bro. Hint of peach.
How was that good?
Dude, it's nice. Water infused with peach essence.
Sounds good, bro.
Dude, no flex.
Bro, I'm not gonna admit, bro, it's a lot stronger smoking these both.
Dude,
and I'm forgetting which one I puff because I don't want to puff on one too much and forget about the other one, yo. Mm-hmm.
Dude, I feel like a fucking pussy right now. I'm fucking smoking a white label Davidoff. You got.
Hey, X is gonna give it to you, motherfucker.
Oh my god, rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Bro, I wish the cops came right now. I'm like, what are you okay, sir? I'm fine. I'm smoking cigar. You're smoking cigar. I'm not smoking a cigar. I'm smoking cigars.
Dude, the coroner office, fucking death by Opus. Cause of death. Cause of death.
Mob movies when the guy gets whacked, he has a cigar in his mouth. He had two cigars. Was there another person in the car? There was two Opus X's that were still lit. No, he was smoking them both. What?
How's the double hit? Is it good or not really? Or it's too much?
Astronomically stronger. It's so much stronger. It's so much stronger.
Dude.
Yeah.
Wait, did you have a big meal before this, or did you smoke? Are you smoking an empty stomach, or what's the deal?
Mind your fucking business, all right?
Shut up, dude. Come on, dude. You might fucking overdose over there, bro.
I don't think so, man. Bro, what's the difference between this or smoking an 8x80, man? No.
That's it, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not, you smoke an 8x. This is still less tobacco than an 8x80. You know, because this would be a 5x100. You know what I'm saying, though? Right?
Yeah, I mean,
right?
That makes sense.
Or a 10x50. Okay. But this is my third one, bro. So technically, I smoked 15 inches at 50 gauge of Opus X today, bro. That's a lot, dude. That's a lot of Opus X, bro.
Dude, the Angel Share is nice too. I mean, I think people sleep on the Angel Share. I feel like they think like, oh, it's like a weaker Opus, like they overlook it potentially. Like, it's like it's a good stick. It's nice.
If you hold the smoke on it, man, you get a lot of flavor. But this is the way to do it, because if this was two regular Opuses, that might be too much. But
yeah.
But the Angel Share back to back. Well, this is back to back to back. I told you, man. Remember I said in the lounge. Remember the lounge in our we have our permanent lounge. I said I'm going to smoke all three, and you're like, yeah, flex, whatever, flex. Yeah, but you guys, why were you guys talking shit? I told you I had to go clap cheeks. Why were you guys talking shit?
Rich, you got to look back at that, bro. Notorious. I don't know what came up. I don't know what came out of him, bro. But it was all Notorious. I didn't say one bad thing about you, Rich. I would never do that, bro. You know that, Rich, right?
No, I didn't see what was saying. What was he saying?
I'm joking. I was talking shit too. I was stirring the pot.
What were you saying?
Nah, just fucking bullshit. Just laughing.
Laughing why? You're funny? What are you a joke? You're a clown?
Yeah, Mr. Red over here, Mr. Red.
What's your nationality? You're a clown?
Nah, I'm red.
You clownanese?
Rich, you give it, you got to take it, bro. That's it.
Why don't you shut your fucking mouth? All you do is take.
How's your fucking day, Rich? How's your balls? All right, I gotta stay fresh.
All you do is take. So Richie, I went and I had some nice shredded chicken in a burrito, and then I went to go stuff a taco after that. All right.
Double stuff. How about now?
It's none of your business. Yeah, I was clapping cheeks. That's right. I was having a good time.
Rich, how was the performance tonight? Would you rate yourself like post game interview, like the athlete? Richie, how would you rate your performance tonight on a scale of
Tuesday night? Tuesday night, I wasn't trying to go too crazy. You know what I'm saying?
All right, bro. Nice, bro. I'm proud of you, bro. That's awesome.
Yeah, so I had a good night, man. I had sex and 3 Opus X. Bro, is that a good night?
It's all right. I mean, you're doing better than 90% of the fucking population.
So tomorrow I want to go to work. How was your night? I had some burritos. I had sex. I was fresh, and then I smoked 3 Opus X. Yeah. Right, I do what I gotta do.
Wow. Can someone dome this guy, bro? What the hell? This guy's talking shit in the chat. Fire crotch? What is this bullshit? What is this?
I don't think you understand what he's saying. Like, it was on fire, man. You're slamming. You're taking it wrong, man. Sacco likes this guy. Leave him alone. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's hit me pretty hard, and the smoke output is massive. I gotta open more windows. 2 cigars at once is a lot more smoke.
Wow, domes on command. Nice.
Yes.
Got him.
Yeah,
Sniped them. Dead bodies everywhere. Dead bodies.
well, this is how you learn the dome, you know. Yeah, that's it. See, JRLM is untouchable. He's got a wrench, you know.
Dude, the
I know.
guy's got to show respect. You know, you can't come here and disrespect in the lounge. You know, it's a code of ethics. You know, only I can disrespect the lounge. I'm the only person that's allowed to
You
do that.
push it, though. You push it. The guy, like everyone in the lounge wants to whack you, and I'm like, all right, just look, the guy's a troubled kid, you know, but I know this guy, you know.
Rich, you vouch for me. I'm a good guy. You know, I'm a good guy. That's it.
You're a good guy, but you don't help yourself though. You don't help yourself. You know what I'm saying though? Like, you're the kind of guy that goes to all you can buffet, and when the crab legs comes out, you only eat crab legs, and everyone's like, "Come on, man!" You're like, "No, I only came for the crab legs." But like, dude, like everyone else wants to have a couple of crab legs, and you're eating like 40 crab legs. You're that kind of asshole.
Yeah, dude. Survival of the fittest, bro. Social Darwinism. That's it.
Bro, I don't know, man.
I don't want to do it.
Bro, this is a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. This is a lot.
Dude. Rich, you're savage, man. I don't know who would do that, bro. But only you, bro.
Because see, I don't let my cigars have any fear. Like, these cigars are mine. I bought these cigars to smoke these cigars. I smoked $60 in Opus X tonight, and that's a great price. That's a great price. $60, bro. Yeah.
Yo, Rich, you proud of me, bro? I'm smoking a good stick, bro. I'm not looking at the cigars.
So why don't you show everyone your flex right now? What you got in your humidor?
You want to see the flex? I mean, it's been a while since I flexed on the
Why
chat.
don't you fuck up and do what I told you?
Hold on. Wait, how much battery I got? I'm plugged in. All right, I'm good. You want to see the flex, Rich?
Yeah, show everyone what you're not smoking. It's not that it's so full strength. It's just so much smoke and so much nicotine at once. It's a lot. It's a lot.
All right. Fuck, I wasn't ready for this, but I guess I'm ready for this. Here we go. Hold on a second.
Hey, watch Gio. You're gonna see me in an hour throwing up.
Yo, Sako, don't get sensitive, bro. I know Sako's here. I know he gets mad. He gets sensitive, bro.
Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and go, dude, what do you think my dreams are gonna be like tonight? You think Carlito's gonna come to me in my dreams?
Maybe. All right. This is my bottom shelf row here. Not really bottom shelf, but got an Olmec. I don't know, a couple Byron 1850s, Ashton ESG. Got this pack from my boy PG. Me and PG been sending some cigars back and forth. PG blessed me with a bunch of cigars. Shout out to PG, dude. A lot of nice sticks in here.
Yeah, and I bet when he sent cigars, he got respect. The box wasn't damaged.
Nah. Dude, I had to send him back the pack that I sent him because they got fucked up. So, yeah, a bunch of sticks down here. Here we go.
Flexing.
Don Carlos. I just got these in the La Carême Crown Heads, limited edition Bellicoso.
Flexing. That's right, Curtis. My blood type is X.
June 26th. I just got these in. These are Jeremy certified here. Padron 1926, 90th anniversary. Be nice. Then the new David also just came out here. And then you got the Hoyas right here. Dos Cientos, Numero Uno. These are nice.
Nice.
This thing beeps. Hold on a second. I'm just going to shut it for a second. And then this is the Fuente draw.
Yeah, you're a man after my own heart.
Forbiddens, a bunch of rare pinks. I got a couple rare pinks.
Bro, I would smoke those all in a week.
Dude, I got a bunch of rare pinks. It's like 3 rows deep.
Bro, I'd smoke 3 of those a day. You fucking.
This is a Scorpion. This one's pretty wild. I haven't smoked this yet. It's a box press, but it's like the Scorpion. It's got a pretty cool head on it. It's nice. I got Taurus the Bull here. What else we got here? A bunch of Angel shares here.
Nice.
Opus 20th. Shout out to Jeremy. I got them in 3 different Vitolas. I got the Believe, Father and Son, and then this is the God's Whisper. Don Carlos, Anniversario. Opus X, Angel Share, Reserve of the Chateau.
Wow, nice.
And then you got the Big Boy Rare Pinks. I have yet to smoke this. I mean, I'm really curious, but smoke that soon.
I don't know what you're waiting for.
What are you waiting for? All right. And then fucking beeps. And then we got the Davidoff shelf here. Tigers. Tigers, Royals, Rabbits, Master Selection 2012, limited edition. Bunch of Dominicanas. These are great fucking cigars. Rich, you smoked one.
Yeah, they are.
And then the limited edition Winston Churchill Perfecto. Fantastic. Thing's fat. Yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. Just a couple cigars. Nothing too crazy.
Dude, you got. If I had to estimate, man, you got a good at least low balling at $3,000 to $4,000 of cigars, man. That's a nice collection.
3,000. 2,000.
Bro, you could get a girlfriend.
Dude, I got a down payment on a fucking car in my fucking. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, honestly, maybe closer to 4,000, maybe, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Honestly, like, I don't know. Just fucking, life's too short to smoke bullshit cigars and fucking just, I don't know. I only have one life, like you say, Rich, all the time. So just gotta, smoke them. You gotta get to the bottom of them, and it is what it is.
Well, bro, I'm gonna try to get at least 2 more people on the show because I'm trying to. This is the most guests ever on the show. We've already had 3 guests now. I want to get some more guys on. So we have Sacco, we have Purple Goat, we have Notorious, we have Big Firm. If I could try to, listen, whoever wants to, I sent you all the requests. You know what I'm saying though. So whoever wants to come on, you know what I'm saying though. You do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
All right, bro. I'll go fuck myself. All right. I'll talk to you later, Rich.
Yeah, Gio, if you could Charles Bronson yourself,
I'm gonna go get some lotion. I'll fucking just choke the chicken. I'll come right back. All right, bro. I'll talk to you later.
You're so sensitive, bro. I'm trying to share the lounge for everyone.
Nah, I love you, bro. Nah, I'm fucking with you, bro.
I'm trying to make the world a better place, man.
Yo, Rich, smoke the band. Real people that smoke cigars smoke the fucking band, bro.
Don't do that.
Smoke the fucking band, all right, bro? God bless.
Hey, man, thanks for coming on, bro. All right. So I sent a bunch of requests. Whoever wants to come on. Whoever wants to come on, that I sent the request to, God bless if you want to come on. Sacco's out there. I sent the request, right? Yep. We'll see who comes on next. I got to take these bands off now because I'm trying to grow double ash. I am trying to grow double ash. And I gotta take some bands off now. I gotta remove some bands now. We'll see who's coming on next. We're gonna see. You guys, I sent requests out. Whoever wants to come on, don't make Richie sad. Who's gonna come on? Is it PG? Is it Notorious? Is it Sacco? Is it Big Firm? You guys do what you want to do. You do what you want to do. I mean, it's all love. It's all love. Holy shit, that's a lot of smoke, guys. That's a lot of smoke. Oh, shut. Gio's such a sensitive bitch. Gio's such a sensitive bitch. Oh, bro, I'm feeling the nicotine. Trust me on that. Yo, what's up, brother?
What's
Yo,
up?
would you tell Gio where to go right now?
I what? To go fuck himself? That's what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
He's gotta go fuck himself. I mean, he showed up, man. He showed up. He showed up with a nice Davidoff. I think he did a good job. He's fresh. You know what I mean? I think that was a good showing from Gio. As far as Gio's concerned, I think that was a good showing. You know, so you have to appreciate he's doing the best he can.
Nah, nah.
I'm just playing.
Just get sensitive. You know what it is though? It's like this is a great night. Try to get as many guys on as I could. You know.
Yeah. I mean, what do you can't expect more from Gio than that. Do you know what I mean? You're not going to expect,
Oh,
you know.
he's lowering the bar, Gio.
I'll just play it. I'm just playing. I wanted to just come on for a minute. I can't smoke tonight. We got high wind and it's like zero humidity, so the cigar's just gonna smoke itself and be ash. But I wanted to just come on and just talk to you a little about the experience that you're having, which is crazy. Like I've never seen you do something like this. I'm
Bro,
curious, like, what's it like, man?
I can't even explain it, bro. Know what it's like? It's like no fear. That's
Yeah,
what it is. I can't see no repercussions. I can't have any regret because a normal person, I get it, would say, "Oh, those are expensive. Oh, they're special. Or they're rare, and I got a great price." I should have said,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying though.
But it lives with you forever.
Right. There's a story in the Bible where Christ comes to a town, and this woman, she washes Christ's feet with this very expensive oil, and she uses her hair to wipe his feet. Point is though, and Judas said, "Why would you waste this? It was like perfume, and it said it's very expensive oils." He said, "Why would you waste this? We could have sold that and gave the money to the poor." But reality was though, Judas was in charge of the money for the disciples when they collected the money to give to the poor. So Judas would have knew that he could have stole that money, and Christ said, "The poor you will always have, but the Son of Man you will not." So my point is, I don't meaning my life I don't always have. So Opus X will be or will not be, but I'm you know what I'm saying. I buy shit to enjoy it, and in my mind, I said tonight I made it as a joke, but I said, yeah, I'm gonna smoke all three tonight, and I've smoked 3 cigars before in my life. I smoked 6 cigars in one night. I normally have one, but this is a night now. Instead of having one Opus X tonight or maybe two, this is a night I will never forget.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, no, I think you, like you said, you burn it and it stays with you, right?
Mhm.
And Sako, I'll dip off shortly so you can get in on it. He says he needs the invite again.
I'll
Um,
I'll send it to him again, yeah, because we'll
yeah,
try to get Soccer one. Oh,
right, for
I
sure. Got to get
get.
everybody.
I have to send it after you go off. Like I can't when someone's on, I can't send something.
Gotcha. But yeah, it's a variety pack. Yeah, you got all the Opus, you got everybody. But
Yeah,
that's amazing. Yeah. So what's that experience like? Like,
I
is
got
it
water.
taking up the strength? Sorry.
No, he's asking my drinking thing. I got water. With 2 cigars at the
Gotcha.
same time, your mouth's gonna get pretty dry pretty quick. Um,
Yeah.
because it's just an overload of flavor. You know, so it's a lot. Um, dude, I think the only downside is having no hands, and that's
Hmm,
a
hmm.
first world problem. You know what I'm saying? Though having no hands. Now, if I was putting them down, it'd be no problem. But I'm trying to do something crazy. I'm trying to grow ash too on both. You know.
Hmm,
Oh, touch ups. You got touch ups.
hmm.
Sako, I'm gonna send it to you, Sako, after he gets off. I don't think I could send. I can't. Sako, I can't send you the request while he's on. So, Sako, when he gets off, I'll send you the request, Sako.
We can copy the link for him if we need to because you got no hands. But anyway, um, but yeah, no. Okay, so
No,
so do you take?
I'll listen. Once you get off, I'll send him the link.
Okay,
It's
sounds
just
good.
2 buttons. It's not hard. It's
So
not hard.
okay, cool. So the strength is the body more? Does the flavor change?
It's a lot more. It's a lot more. And they're all for the similar points, but they're not on the same. I lit this one up first. Um,
Oh no, you got a little
I am
crack.
getting a little damage to that right now, and I think that's maybe because of the cold weather. I don't know.
Mhm,
It's
mhm.
about 18 degrees right now, and in the car, I think these cigars were a little wet, and I think if I could have let them
Yeah.
chill out, you know what I'm saying though. I think that's definitely the reason that the cigars are a little moist, and it is 18 degrees out. So even with the heat on the car on my feet, like I don't have it blowing up top because I don't want the hot air blowing on the cigar. But I think if I could have let these out for a night or two and let them just dry out,
Yeah.
Because
Releasing sap.
these are thinner wrappers, and thinner wrapper cigars in cold weather, they crack faster than thicker ones. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Very nice.
If anything, there's less breaks between puffs,
Right.
and so it's an overload. It's the amount of nicotine is and the smoke output in the car is it's a lot. It's like two smoking hot women, man. It sounds like a good idea, and it is. We're gonna forget it, but you're like, shit, this is a lot of work.
So does it raise the volume? Like, because I would imagine like smoking that much, to me it would start to peak. You know what I mean? It might be too high, but what do you think? Could you recommend it? Is it recommended? You're holding the smoke on both. You don't even. You can always have smoke in your mouth. I'll just chat. You can
bro,
just smoke one, hit it, hold it in your mouth, then flip to the other.
I gotta close my eyes for a second, man, bro, bro. I feel like I'm going 15 rounds against Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's gonna crack right there, and that's gonna be what it's gonna be. So
Hmm.
I'm gonna take the band off now.
Hmm.
I think with the cold and the thin wrapper, shout out to Fuente. And look, the same thing happened. Look, um, you see that?
Oh yeah.
So whoever did this pack clearly used. That's what it is. It used too much glue. You know what I'm saying? No,
Hmm.
and that's not the cigar's fault. I
Sure.
think I think it's a mixture of with that big band and this lighter wrapper. Um, it can happen, but didn't happen with the Angel Share that I think Sacco sent me, um, or I think Jeremy sent me Angel Share too, right? Or no, he sent me Destino. Destino.
Hmm.
But uh, so I could say it's a mixture of the cold, but also I think the cigars were a little moist, because they were sealed in the pack, and I think if I could let them sit out for a day or two, but
That
Jeremy's
makes
going.
sense.
I'm gonna try to take off this band now too.
Yeah.
Luckily, let me see. Hold on.
Quite the balancing act. Tension is killing me. Looks good. Clean on the other side.
Yeah, so 2 out of 3 had a little too much glue,
Yeah.
uh, and I think I will call Fuente on that. I'm gonna give him a call.
Yeah, yeah. I was smoking my nightly 3 Opus pack,
Yeah.
and I
He's like,
noticed
so
something
when
might
you were
glue.
smoking the Opus X, you said, hold on, what'd you say? Opus XXX.
I was I was on my third Opus X for the night, and I noticed.
Honestly, bro, it's a good way to die, man. Honestly, I'm not worried about
Yeah, I mean it's a win-win, right?
it.
You live to tell the tale, win. You die doing what you love, win, right?
Bro,
That's crazy.
it's like a harmony, like a symphony, bro. It's so much sweet, syrupy, spicy goodness. Um, it's a lot.
Does it elevate this cigar? Like would you put it at against another? You know what I'm saying? Does it elevate the Opus level?
Well, how would it feel compared to having the single? But also,
Right.
remember, I had the single, but then I had this. If I would have the single one night and then
Hmm.
double the other night, it'd be different. You gotta remember that single one is still affecting this because that
Right.
single,
Oh shit.
bro. I already had it, bro. Bro, I had 15 inches of opus tonight, man. It's a lot.
Gail Sack, that's something worth searching on your favorite website, I think.
Now, if I did throw up tonight, it'd be the most expensive throw up of my life. And I don't even think I would end the show. I would just be throwing up out in the street, come back.
Yeah, that's true. Where you get that much class, right? You're like hacking the loogie out the window, puke out the window, keep smoking the
I
Opus.
I did 3 back to back to back. It would definitely be easier than 2 at the same time.
Yeah.
2 cigars at the same time is a lot. But this is the entertainment business. But no, I'm not doing this for I mean, it is what it is.
Well, you're also experimenting. Have you ever smoked 2 cigars right off the, like, side by side like this?
The only one time that was I'd say only
Those
one with the red dot.
red dot. Yeah, cool. I didn't see that video.
Smoke two cigars, it's got to be the same. Don't mix blends. That's a red. Like if I did this and my father, I'd be puking my brains out because the different profile and the different oils. I don't think Nicaraguan and Dominican cigars mix at all. And I wouldn't smoke two Padrones at the same time. You're looking to die. You know what I'm saying?
Smoke the natural and the Maduro.
No, but but they're still both going to be heavier than this and stronger.
Sure.
So like, imagine like two LFD Ligeros. I would die at the same time.
Quad Ligero.
But this is the way you want to go, bro. Like this is it. This is worthy of like if you were on death row and they're like, "What do you want?" Two Opus X's, and I would smoke them at the same time, man. Not one back to back, just because back to back's like I'm dragging out my time, and I know it's coming, baby.
Right. Yeah, go out with a bang,
bro. My tongue, bro. My tongue is Opus X right now.
I'd be interested to smoke two. I mean, if you've never smoked two different cigars, you know what I mean, side by side. I think I'd be interested to see same Vitola but two different blends. Maybe Maduro and natural of the same cigar. But I'm not even close to that point. So.
Oh, I'm just flexing on these haters right now.
This is a massive flex.
Hey, what'd you smoke tonight? Hey, what'd you smoke tonight?
Oh, me? Oh, I see what you're doing, yeah.
You know, like you're going hunting, you have a cat, like these are the animals I killed, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm flexing on you. Yo, what's up, bro? Bro, if a guy rolls up like this, bro, he's better than you. It's just like, bow down. Bow down. Bow down.
Yeah, go with the two sticks, bow down. Like scepters, right?
Bow down. The only thing better if I was walking through the town like this. Bow down.
King Opus.
Bro, did I ever tell you a story? I was going for a walk one night and I was growing the ash, and it was like 3 a.m. And this is back in New York. And a cop pulled up, and it's the middle of the night. And the cop pulled up, and then I was walking, and I had a full ash down almost to the nub. And the cop backed up, and he's like, and he backed up and I was walking the same way, but then now he started following me at the same speed, you know. And he's like, "Are you all right, sir?" I'm like, "Yeah, just going for a walk." He's like, "You're from around here?" I'm like, "Yeah, I live around the corner. You want to see my fucking ID? I live here, bro." He's like, No, that's cool." And he's like, "Well, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm just taking my cigar for a walk." He's like, "How did you get the ash like that?" I'm like, "Bro." And he's like, "Holy shit." He goes, "That's impressive." And he's like, "Hey, you have a good night." At that point, he's like, "No man's committing a felony growing an ash like that." He's like, I kept on walking. So I'm walking with the ash.
Bow
And he's
down,
like,
bow down.
"Bro, you walk around with an ash like that, the cops don't even bother. They're like, bow down, respect." Because most cops smoke cigars. He was just like,
Yeah.
You know?
He wasn't sure if that was a crime. He wasn't sure if flexing that hard was a crime.
I think he was just
He had to
curious.
think through it.
In his years of experience, he's never seen that. And he went back to the station. You know what I saw tonight? The guy was going for a walk at 3 a.m. with a cigar. Pretty weird. But the whole thing, he grew the whole ash. He didn't ash one time. Bro, I could walk and grow one ash. Two ashes and walking, I would need a GoPro.
But you could have like the it's like walking sticks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's solid. I can see you in a lounge. Bow down.
Bow down.
That's solid.
Bow down.
I've been here for almost 15 minutes. Sako, I think you're. Tell me when you're ready to tap in, because I think I want to.
That's the respectful thing to do. See, you're like in the Congress, and I yield my time to Sako. See, Gio has no respect. Gio thinks the whole world revolves around Gio, and I love Gio, but that's where he needs to grow. He needs to get some, what's the word? Humility. I love Gio, but Gio, there's a story in the Bible, Gio, you need to read. And Christ said, it's better to go to the wedding and sit on the lower floor and have the rich people go, "Hey, what are you doing down there? Come on up with us, my friend," than to go straight to the upper room. And then they say, "What are you doing here? Go back down." So do you understand what humility? It's better to humble yourself. What he's saying is, it's better, either way you're going to be humbled in life. It's better to do it. It's better to check yourself and then people pull you up than to think you're better and then people put you down. You know what I'm saying, though? You understand?
I agree with you. I don't know what's in Gio's head. I can't.
I love Gio. Um, but I think Gio looks in the mirror and he says he loves Gio too. That's the point.
He said he looks in the mirror and goes, "I'm handsome. Huh. I'm handsome." Flips him. I'm just glad he's alive. I'm sure he almost gets a
Uh,
stroke every time, or a heart attack every time he looks in the mirror. Oh my God,
Gio's,
I'm handsome.
Gio's a great guy,
Yeah.
and one day Gio will grow up, but it'll happen, you know.
All right. Again, Sako. Tell me when I yield my time
All right, we'll get
to
Sacco.
this to the senator from
All right, we'll get Sacco.
Sherman Oaks.
Anything? Okay, so before you go, what do
Yes,
you
sir.
love about the lounge?
What do I love about the lounge? I gotta say, I like the energy that you bring to it, and I like that you bring it. It has to be a human place. You push it to be a human place, and I think that I didn't value the way that I think we're letting go of human interaction, and it's super vague. So let me quantify that a little bit. I think that there are a lot of social rules that are becoming increasingly hands off, increasingly abstract, increasingly impersonal. And I appreciate that you've pushed it to be personal, and everybody is, connecting through it. I think that's really solid.
I think electronics has replaced God and the human spirit for most people, and they give up their worth and their importance. They just sit back and want to be entertained, but they're not part. Here, everyone's part of it. And if
Hmm.
you're saying no, I make you part of it because remember, like the first time I put people on, it's like I remember when you first came on, from where you were then and now, you are much more. I don't use the word personable, but much more.
Comfortable? Yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah,
and that takes away the fear. What do you worry about? You know what I'm saying? No, just be yourself. The good, bad, different, ugly. All of it, and don't worry about your flaws. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
No, let the chips fall where they fall.
yeah.
He,
Go ahead.
he said, Tim posts how to cut a cigar. Richie, how to smoke 3 Opus Opes back to back.
Yeah, fair enough.
And Firm's been a class act. I told you from the first day when Firm came in, I said
Yeah.
I like this guy. I thought he was interesting. He's a very detailed person, and dude, when he came in like on the third day, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I got an email. Like I don't know what it was, like 3 in the morning. Oh, by the way, I sent you a typed up version of your list, and I can send it to you in a PDF if you need it. Like, dude, this guy's putting in the work. You know what I'm saying though? This
Dude,
guy is
nobody,
firm.
nobody, yeah.
Go ahead.
I was texting back and forth with Firm, and I don't really know the guy, but he reached out oh yeah, because he asked me about that MX2, and I gave the best detailed review I could. And he got into it with me, and I mean, the guy's just, I mean, he's a gem, man, and he's really giving with his attention, and he's really focused, and he knows a tremendous amount about cigars, and I mean,
But
he's got to have smoked
he's
nearly
still,
as many as you have. Go ahead.
he's still humble and he puts in a lot of work.
Super humble.
Dude, this guy's going to lounges every night, different places, different cigar events. That's why I made him my ears on the street. He is
Yeah,
he's the newsman.
he's
He's
just an extremely gentle, focused, kind guy. Um, yeah, solid.
the kind of guy that I would trust, like I would trust him to babysit my kid. I would trust him you know what I'm saying though. Like if I was going out of town,
Yeah,
like
totally.
let's just make sure she's okay, whatever, any problem. Or if she gets a flat tire, could she call you? He's that
Yeah.
kind of guy. Like he's a very friendly, gentle guy. You know what I'm saying though?
Hmm.
He's an honorable man.
Really solid. Really solid.
And Gio's
Um, Gio's my boy, dude.
dude,
Gio's funny.
dude,
Gio's
I
funny, man.
love Gio, man. I listen. I rib him a lot, but like I know he could take it, and it's what he needs. I give everyone what they need. I listen to see what they're at. You know what I'm saying, though. If anything, I think I've helped you to be more decisive and take what you want in life. I'm not saying what you don't need or don't deserve, but I'm saying like, you know what I'm saying, though. Like you're a very artistic, intelligent guy, and at the same time, though. Um, you needed when I first met you, you needed some more decisiveness and assertiveness and aggression, and I think you've gotten there. You know what I'm saying?
Cheers.
I think like you know what I'm saying though. For what
I'll
you
say,
know,
I'll say, I haven't. I can't confirm or deny these allegations. What I can say is, I think what I've almost learned to hang out again, which is crazy. Like being doing the things that I do or working hard on whatever I'm working on, that can be a very internal task, and then the way that I might approach it, an interpersonal situation is gonna reflect that, and I'm just trying to dump that info or whatever. But through the grace of the lounge, I, I've remembered how to, sit back and enjoy the conversation. You know what I mean, and get to connect with you and relax. And I think,
But I also try to teach
yeah,
you, everyone that comes on, and that doesn't come on. People that are just watching. It's more people that
yeah,
watch, don't come on. I try to remind you all that you're important.
hmm
Also, because you're important, act accordingly. Don't be a disrespectful fuck. And you haven't. I'm just,
right.
Gio has, but I love Gio. But you
But he
understand,
can't. He can't help it. He can't help it. He's a disrespectful guy.
in
I'm
our
just kidding.
lounge, I
Yeah,
think Gio's our Joker. Every deck
yeah,
is the Joker. You know what I'm saying, though?
yeah,
And so,
yeah.
and listen, the Joker is a viable role. You know,
hmm
in Duke of Medieval Times, the Joker was the only one that was allowed to make jokes about the king, and he was there on purpose
Right.
to bring levity and to uh,
And to
no,
act as a safe voice that could counteract. You know what I mean? To bring some balance without throwing things really out of balance. Right. Kind of
the
like interweb surfer.
Caesar. It was Caesar, and I forget which Caesar though. And everywhere he went, he had a man stand behind him, and that sounds 451. But let me finish. And the man behind him would say one thing over and over again and whisper in his ear, "You're just a man. You're just a man. You're just a man." To remind him, because the power could go to your head being Caesar very quickly. So he hired a man just to say that over and over again to remind him, "You're just a man." So that way to kind of keep himself humble. Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting. I never heard that, but that's not bad. That's not a bad strategy.
Kind of a shitty job though. You know what I'm saying? Because imagine like the one time Caesar has a really bad night, and like you know what I'm saying though,
Oh yeah.
and you're like, "You're just a man, Caesar." Like, shut. What'd you fucking say?
Or he's like, you know what? I didn't fuck up that bad.
Yeah.
But then the guy's like, all he's allowed to say is, "You're just a man." Like Caesar
Well,
got a ton of people killed, right?
accomplishment. So if you want a war, remind yourself you're just a man, because
Right,
because you could still lose. And if your people lost the war, or if things are
right,
going bad, and the people hate you,
yeah,
remind you're just a man too. Like, people screw up. So I think it was
yeah.
just it was like permanent accountability and humility at the same time.
hmm But yeah, anyway, to finish the other question, because I think I gave a winding answer. I think just being able to sit back and not need to rush to anything, that's helped me tremendously, and I think I've picked up on that from you.
Now, bro, one of my cigars went out,
Uh
so
oh.
I have a lighter here. I'm gonna have to try to just light it back up
Okay.
because I'm talking too much, and that's what happens when you um, have a
Yeah, my
cigar.
fault.
You know, I'm gonna try to just light the sides. I
hmm
couldn't do a match. If I, a match, I don't have the I need a third hand. You know what I'm saying though?
hmm hmm
So, dude, I'm doing. It wouldn't be a touch up. It went out because I'm.
Relay. It's a relay.
But that's my fault, though, not the cigar. But
Yeah.
let me see here. There we go.
Nice.
All right, so we want to get Sacco on.
Yes, sir.
All
All
right, bros.
right. Well,
What do you want to say before you go?
I'm just stoked. I'm stoked on this. This is a great show, a great accomplishment.
Yeah. And I want to say I'm
Nailed it.
happy you're part of the group. I'm happy you're part of our private chat.
Yeah.
And you bring great energy, and you're a very smart guy, but you're still humble, and I appreciate that.
Cheers, Richie. I really enjoyed talking to you. Every time I come on, it's a pleasure. So thank you so much for having me.
All right, bro. You make the place better, man. I'll see you
All
around.
right. Cheers. All right.
All right. All right, let's get Sacco on. Sacco coming home? Sacco? Saint Sacco? Is Saint Sacco here? Saint Sacco? Party of two? Yeah, $49.99. God bless you, Sacco. It's a lot of nicotine, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Seiko. Yeah, it's a good watch. I don't know. We're waiting for Sacco. Where you at? These cigars are getting stronger now. We're getting into our second third. Wow, it's impressive. Wow. Where is Saint Sacco? Where are you, Sock? Is Sacco coming? I don't know. Is he coming? Hey, what's up, bro?
French gang,
What's up, bro?
what's going on?
What? Yeah, man. What's going on, bro? How you doing? All right?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, it's an epic show, man. I'm enjoying it. I'm just sitting back here watching. Oh yeah, this is epic, man. I think you're gonna break the internet, man. I'm just waiting for them to shut you down, cause like we can't have this. You know what I
Hey,
mean? Like
bro. Look,
it's too much.
we got the X, bro. We're gonna have a double ash test.
It's crazy, man. It's gonna be one of the top in the top three of
That's it.
all
I
time.
sent the link 3 times to Sacco. I think he's having technical difficulties.
Yeah, he's on the chat, so he wanted to come on. So he's around, and he'll come on.
No, no, yeah, I know. Because I always have you on as the closer, but he was
I
having some
know.
issues. What happens if he can get on after you? Then we'll figure it out. I mean, it was kind of nice that I kind of having a bunch of guys come on.
Yeah, it feels like it's Christmas or something, like the holiday special.
And all it is a Tuesday night. But I'm here to tell you, a regular Tuesday night on the last day of January is just as important as any day. I can't stress it enough that every day is important and everyone here is important. So act accordingly and see what everyone could put their brick in the wall. Some guys can put more bricks, some guys could do one brick, some guys could just look at the bricks, whatever it is. But we could all contribute. You know what I'm saying, though, and that's
Yeah,
me. The
sure.
most important part of the show is that it's important because life sucks, taxes suck, bills suck, ex-wives. It is what it is, and we
Yeah,
all go through it. And as men, but all we want is a place, just a place of respect. And what's wrong with that?
yeah, and yeah. I got Vanna here, young Vanna. She's
Nice.
out of cigars tonight though.
Hey, show
So
that again, Vanna. Where's Vanna?
yeah. Well, here, this is a better one. Young Vanna. Hold on. Hey, young Vanna. Here we go. A lot of people don't remember Vanna White, man. She's still beautiful, but
Bro,
young
bro,
Vanna.
bro. I'd like to give her my RST. What is that? RSTLNE. At the end when they
Yeah,
give.
yeah, Yeah, I think Vanna took the night off tonight. I don't really have any good updates, but I can at least hang out for a little while. And
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like as this goes further on, I'm fucked up. Like this, these two cigars back to back. Like if a cop pulled up, like, listen, I'm not drunk at all. I'll take a breathalyzer, but I can't walk a straight line because um, there's so much nicotine in my body right now. You know.
and then now you got like 2 cigars to show him the ash with. You know, you're definitely
Yeah,
getting off tonight.
bro,
so, so I smoked an Angel Share tonight too. So it was my first one. I think the plan was all the guys in the Inner Dome that had Angel Shares were gonna smoke them tonight with you. So I know Sacco had one too. Yeah, he did.
would
So
you?
so it was so my my experience is limited with Opus X, but I can compare it at least to the ones I've had, and I would say it felt a slightly more like a slightly more refined standard Opus. Like I don't know what I could tell it wasn't Opus X, but it was again just maybe it was aged a little longer, or I don't know, but it's like the standard Opus X, but like again a little bit more
Well, suppose
refined.
lower primings, and here's the thing: if it's the same age, it's gonna feel more aged because remember, the lower the priming, time affects lower primings faster because they're thinner. Does that make
Yeah,
any?
yeah. So and I didn't get, it wasn't like a spice bomb like the experience I had with, which isn't a bad thing for me, but like the Lost City, at least the second one I smoked, it was powerful. This one wasn't. It was like it was smooth. I wasn't getting a lot of like that jalapeno pepper. I wasn't getting any jalapeno pepper, so it was just a nice like fermented tobacco taste
Did you
throughout.
smoke a lot?
Did I smoke a lot today?
No, did you hold the smoke?
Oh yeah, I did. As a matter of fact, like the experience I had with Opus X's is, especially this one, is that it coats your palate to the point that you don't really want to smoke anything else afterwards. Like I tried to smoke because I talked to Saku earlier. I had sent him a Amazon Basin, the new CAO cigar. I guess it's an oldie, but you know,
It's
uh, an
good
oldie.
on this level, and an angel share. You know, I don't think it would pair well back to back. You know.
No, it didn't. And as a matter of fact, I mean, I started smoking it, and then I just had to stop because all I was tasting was the Opus X. So that's what I'm learning with Opus is that really, if you smoke an Opus X and you try to smoke something else, it's not worth it because it just coats your palate, and you'll just have that Opus X experience. I guess it's potentially good if you want to continue that experience, but you're not
That's
really. It's
back
not
to.
really the real experience.
I don't think any cigar pairs well with Opus besides Opus, like back to back.
Right? Yeah. I mean, I agree. I mean, if I was gonna smoke anything else, it would have to be another Opus. Otherwise, you're just gonna be
And
wasting
even
that cigar.
the buys, they're two different cigars, but they're still both Opuses. So there is some similarities in the tobacco, whether it's different aging or priming, whatever, but still is within that category, and they still mix well. But these are mixing even better because these are all the same, you know. And it's kind of like if you own two of the same cars or two of the same guns. Some people say, "Why would you do that?" Why not? You know what I'm saying? No, like they
Yeah.
pair up
Sure.
nicely, you know.
Yeah. And I think Sag was just asking about peppery. The so like when you typically like a strong peppery cigar, you're gonna feel it, like especially when you retrohale. It's just gonna be like that powerful pepper, like a pepper,
But with the
almost like if
Opus,
you.
besides the strength, you're right. The finish though is so heavy and long on the Opus that's why when you go to the next cigar, you're going to be just tasting that, you know, and it's not going to be as good as the Opus, whatever it is, in my opinion, for the most part. So it's not. I don't think it's going to blend well with. It's not going to play well with other cigars, you know.
No, and with the basin, it's my first basin, so I really want to, be able to analyze it and break it down. And so that's why I stopped smoking it immediately because I knew that I wouldn't be able to do that after
Yeah, the
smoking the Angel
basic
Share.
because the Brazilian tobacco, I find it plus it's a different tier. But it's a good mid tier cigar. But it's a dark, damp kind of a feel. I find them funky, like twangy. Like I find them they're unique. But that's a cigar that doesn't play well with others either, though. The Basin. So now you have two different cigars that don't mix well at all.
No, yeah,
And I couldn't tell you any cigar that would mix well with the Basin. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Fair shake as far as what I think about it. If I had smoked it tonight, I just wouldn't have been able to. I wouldn't have been able to do that. And it's not as expensive as the Opus, but still, it's not a
What'd you
cheap
pay?
cigar.
What'd you pay?
I want to say it was about between $14 and $15. That's how
You
much.
stole it.
That's the going rate here. What's that?
You got a Angel Share for $15.
Oh no! I'm sorry. That's the Basin. The Angel Share was like I want to say
Because I paid $20 a stick, and I stole them at that price.
$20 is really good. I mean, for any Opus, the standard Opus, that's a good price. So I don't, it's funny because now when I go into the shops, I told you like maybe I guess because they release them like once a year, like December, January time frame. I mean, I guess they're released throughout the year, but I was told that they come out like once a year. But I saw a bunch of them like December, like early January time frame. Now the standard opuses, I don't see them anymore. Like I see them. Don't get me wrong. Like down here, you could find anything. But what I'm saying is, I would see boxes. I would see boxes of them, and at some places like really good deals. Like I told you that one place, it was like $15.
We might be out to June, to Father's Day.
Yeah. So now I could still get them, but I'm going to be paying more money, and then I kind of shop around and see who has the best deals, but I'm not seeing anything like the deals I was getting like late last year, early this year. So I did pick up a rare pink, another rare pink to
Would you
try
say you
out.
enjoyed the Angel Share?
Yeah, I did. I would say it was again comparable to the Opus standard, but a slightly different, um, maybe even a little bit more enjoyable for me than the standard Opus. I still like that Lost City though, because the Lost City, I do like, there's for me personally, I think it's fun when I get
Not to
those
cut you
pepper
off, I have
bumps.
ass crack on the right side. I have a, I have a major ass crack, and I'm doing this.
uh,
Gotta go. So
oh, that was another thing. Yeah, it was like that. I was getting like some crazy ash on that Angel Share. So yeah, I mean, I like the Angel Share. I wanna revisit it. I'll get it. I'll pick up another one, and then because
the
one thing I
wrapper is
like.
more delicate. The wrapper is much more delicate on the Angel Share, and I think the combination of if I could have let this sit out for another day, let it shed some moisture, and also it's really cold. It's 18 degrees
I was
outside.
gonna say that. Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Even though I
Yeah.
have the heat on, that cold air is coming in. It doesn't like the thinner the wrapper, the more the cold will affect it. I can't stress it enough.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, you also run the risk of potentially cracking on you or unraveling. But fortunately for me, it's been nice lately. It was cold over here for a while, but now it's starting to warm up a little bit. At least the past week, it's been in like the like I don't know, 80s during the day, low 80s, high 70s, and at night. Like right now, it's probably like I'm guessing high 60s, low
Yeah, I
70s.
don't
So
feel bad for you,
no,
bro.
and I'm not asking for sympathy, but it was in the 30s for Florida. That's cold
Bro,
for
bro,
Florida.
bro, come on, man.
I know you're dealing like Sax like has no sympathy for me. He's like
Yeah,
-20
yeah,
in the dark.
yeah. For the first time, someone can say "fuck you" for him. He's like,
Yeah, yeah. No one's gonna. And the same thing when I was in Hawaii. Like you could complain all day long, nothing.
"How nice in Hawaii?
Say again.
How nice was Hawaii?"
So Hawaii. So I lived there for 15 years. The weather's perfect. Like I mean, it rains every now and then. I mean, I guess depending on where you live on, which island you live on and where on the island you live. But the weather, I can't complain. Probably the nicest weather you could get anywhere. Um, the problem I have with Hawaii is it's kind of like Tampa. Like it's just not. It wasn't meant for a lot of people to live there. So it just the infrastructure wasn't designed that way. And so you're going to be dealing with like some of the worst traffic in the country. Um, it's overpopulated. It's probably just going to get worse. But it's definitely. I'm speaking specifically about Oahu. That's where I live. That's the most populated island of all the islands. And then, but if you're just going there to visit, as a tourist, yeah, it's an awesome place to visit. I mean, everyone needs to go there. I would say if you go to Hawaii, you want to try to visit, more than just Oahu. Like Oahu's a great place to, Pearl Harbor and the North Shore, um, and I mean, there's so many things to do on Oahu. But me personally, I love the other islands, even more so, like the Big Island of Hawaii. So the
Did
Big Island is
you
called
were
Hawaii.
when you're in Hawaii? I know it's America, but did it feel like America, or feel like you're on a
So
tropical island owned by America?
yeah, I mean, there's a big military presence on Oahu. So, I mean, you have Kaneohe Marine Corps Base, Schofield Barracks, Fort Shafter. So there's a lot of military presence there, and that brought in, I think, a lot of like the mainlanders. That's what we would call them. But it's not. I mean, there's a big Asian influence in Hawaii.
Mhm.
Because back in the day it was farmland, and they brought in a lot of immigrants to work the farms, and so there's a big Asian population, Filipino, Japanese, um, you name it. So the Asian food's just amazing in Hawaii. Like the sushi is some of the best I've ever had. Filipino food, Thai, Vietnamese, you name it. The Chinese food actually, surprisingly, isn't that good in Hawaii. At least, I mean, there's some places there that are decent, but for the most part, I wasn't impressed with the Chinese food. But the sushi is
Mm.
amazing in Hawaii. And then there's Hawaiian food. So a lot of people don't know about Hawaiian food. I mean, like poke, I see that like a lot of poke places here in Florida. It's basically just like most of the time it's ahi tuna, like just raw tuna over rice with like just some spices on top,
Yeah.
and that's really popular in Hawaii. But then there's Hawaiian traditional food, which is like native Hawaiians. Like the native Hawaiians, they've been in Hawaii for like I don't know 2,000 years or something, and they have all like the native Hawaiian food is very unique. Like Kahlua pork, like most people have had that. Kahlua pork, I don't know if you've had it before. It's like basically shredded pork. They basically put the whole pig like underground. They cook it underground. Um, and if you go to like a luau or something, you can probably experience that. But then also in Hawaii, they would so Kahlua pork, and there's a lot of different seafood dishes like squid luau, which is kind of like they take squid and they it's basically kind of like I guess it's like steamed, and they mix it with uh taro, which taro in Hawaii is that's like their staple for the native Hawaiians. That was like one of their staple crops. If you look at like old pictures of like Waikiki Beach, it was just all taro farms. So taro is just like for those that haven't had it before, it's kind of like a plant with a starchy base, similar to like I don't know what to compare it to. Maybe like I don't even want to say potato because it's not potato. If anyone's had like Okinawan sweet potato, like the purple potato, maybe it's kind of like that. There's a Chinese taro too, which is like pink. And then anyway, they take the base, and they make food out of that. They make a Hawaiian dish called poi, which is basically mashed. They take that taro, the corm it's called, and they mash it up, and they make like a paste out of it. They mix it with water, and that's called poi. Some people don't like poi. Like if you're traveling to Hawaii, you've never had it before. A lot of times, it tastes sour to people. That's because it ferments and it becomes sour. But to Native Hawaiians, that's a very like symbolic. The whole planet's very symbolic because it goes back. Like it's tied to their culture, their heritage. But then the leaf, they also cook that, and they'll steam it, and they'll put that in with like different things. It's almost like kind of comparable to like maybe spinach or kale, but it's different. I'm just saying what it's closest to. So yeah, but poi is if you go to Hawaii, one of the things you have to do is you have to go and pound poi. So they'll basically, like the ancient Hawaiians, they would have this big rock they would carve out of like a volcanic rock, and they call it a poi pounder, and they would just pound the shit out of the poi until it becomes like a paste, and again mix it with water. It's purple. It's like a purple. It's very interesting. It's like a purple food. product, I guess. So yeah,
Sounds
but
you.
there's so many different Hawaiian foods. I mean, it's awesome. If you go to Hawaii, you got to try like the native Hawaiian foods. But the other islands are awesome. I mean, Maui, Maui's amazing. Like, and not just for honeymoons. Like a lot of people go there for honeymoons, but I mean, just a vacation. It's amazing. It's even better, of course, if you have like it's a romantic setting. So rainbows and mountains and the ocean, and it's awesome. Yeah, you got to
So
go visit that.
when you lived there, were you there like in the service, or did you get base housing, or
Yeah,
because it's expensive to live there, right?
yeah. I was originally stationed out there. That's how I ended up there. Before that, I was in Germany, and then I got stationed in. They're like two of the top places people put on their wish list to go in the army. I was like Germany and Hawaii, so I lucked out and got both. But yeah, that's how I ended up there, and then I got married. My ex-wife is she was Hawaiian, or she is Hawaiian.
How long?
Um, I was married for like 9 years, but I knew her for probably 4 more years. I was with her for like 13 years total. But yeah, it didn't work out. But
Yeah. How
life,
recent
life
were you
goes
divorced?
on. 2021, so not 2020. Sorry, so not the end of 2020.
So after the divorce, how soon do you move back to the 48s?
So I got here in March of last year. So I've been here. It's coming up on a year now. Um, and so I'm still trying to feel it out. If I like Florida, if I'm going to stay here or not. Sure, maybe I'll end up in Colorado. Who knows? It's too cold for me, I think, in Colorado. But
Dude, but it's nice though, man. Like honestly, bro, like this is a rarity, this kind of level of cold, and even if it's 30 degrees out though, if you, during the day with the sun, you can go out and do shit. When the sun's out in Colorado, dude, I'm telling you, man, like it's nice. As long as the sun's out, you can go outside, and it's nice.
yeah, but you're high up in elevation over there, right? It's like I don't know. Is it hard to breathe at all, or
It's harder, but you get used to it,
yeah? Well, no, I definitely want to check out Colorado. I've never been there.
You got to
Um,
check out Aspen. You got to go to Glenwood Falls. Go to the canyons. Take a ride out there, man. And go to Estes Park, and you'll just be amazed of the beauty in the mountains, man. Like, don't even fuck with Denver, man. It's not even a good city. You go up,
okay.
really nice.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely check it out one of these days. But yeah, if you do plan a trip to Hawaii, um, depending on where you live, like if I got used to the flight, so for me it was just kind of like because I visit family like at least once a year. It's not that bad. Most cities have direct flights now to Hawaii, so hop on a flight and take a red eye, go to sleep, and wake up, and you're in Hawaii. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, Oahu again is a must see, just for the historical part of it, and there's awesome trails all over too if you like hiking. Hawaii is awesome for that. Um, there's a lot of breweries opening up in Hawaii. Like you probably heard of Kona Brewery. They've been around for a while. Maui Brewery. There's a Waikiki Brewery now. There's so many breweries in Hawaii now. Um, and they even have like Hawaiian distilleries that are making all kind of cool stuff. Um, but as I mentioned, you really need to check out the Big Island. Now, the Big Island, a lot of people are weary of going there because the volcanoes. There are active volcanoes on the Big Island, but they're not the kind of volcanoes you're used to seeing in the movies. With like the explosion and whatnot. The volcanoes on Hawaii are called shield volcanoes, so they just kind of like the lava kind of just oozes out. I mean, it can, I mean, depending on where it's going, it could destroy homes and whatnot. But if you're just a tourist, you don't have to worry about that. Although I would say the gas that comes out of that volcano is can can irritate your sinuses and whatnot. So you got to be, I guess, careful with that. But if you went to like Volcano National Park on the Big Island, they won't even let you in the park if it was bad, if the toxic fumes were bad. But that's an awesome place, Volcano National Park. It's like you're stepping onto the set of Jurassic Park. I mean, it's just like you're going back in time. It's unbelievable. As a matter of fact, Jurassic Park was filmed in Hawaii. So if you go to Oahu, you can go to uh, what's the name of the ranch? I just forgot the name. Kahlua Ranch? No, not Kahlua Ranch. Anyway, there's a ranch there where they had all the movie sets. There's so many movies that were filmed there, and Jurassic Park just happened to be one of them. Kahlua Ranch, I think it's called. I'm
That's
probably
not.
butchering the name. Yeah, but it's a cool place, man.
My
And then
father
you
went
have the
a couple years ago. I never been there.
yeah. I mean, I like I said, I like the Big Island. I like Maui. I've been to Lanai, privately owned island. The owner of Oracle bought the island. I forget his name, Steve something. But they actually don't even like tourists coming there. If you go to Lanai, there isn't a whole lot to see, so I would just skip Lanai. Molokai, I heard is nice. I haven't been to Molokai. That's a very it's probably like a very remote island. There aren't probably too many people there. So if you want to just get away from everybody, go to Molokai. Well, there used to be a leper colony there. So like way back in the day when leprosy was a thing, they had a leprosy colony on Molokai, and there was some famous priest that went there and like shoot, I forgot his name. But anyway, if you're into that history, um, but yeah, it's an awesome place. I don't know if you knew this, but Mount Everest, like considered the tallest mountain in the world, right? But on the Big Island, Mount Kea, I think it
Yeah.
is if you were to measure it from like the base of the sea to the summit, it's like I want to say it's like twice as big as Mount Everest. It's definitely like substantially bigger. Maybe it's not twice, but it's substantially bigger than Mount Everest. So yeah, they have mountains in freaking Hawaii with snow on top, and you could even ski there.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. They have like all the climates in the like that exist in the world are on Hawaii, like desert and well, not like the desert like Sahara Desert, but I mean there's areas of the island that basically represent all the different climates in the world at pretty much any time in the year. So it can get cold in Hawaii. Yeah. If you go up to the top of the mountains, yeah, you definitely need a jacket. Even on Maui,
That's interesting.
it gets cold up there, real
Gio, you have
cold.
a good night. Gio's getting out of here.
Hey, Gio. Well, yeah, I know. I don't have any updates for tonight, but I'm
That's all
trying to
right.
think. Yeah, next time.
That's all right. Dude, I'm so like bombed out of my mind right now. Like, bro, like,
You're gonna have some awesome dreams tonight. Yeah, Carlito's
bro,
gonna come visit you. Arturo Fuente is gonna come visit you in your dreams tonight.
yeah, the grandfather, yeah, bro. And luckily tomorrow, it was funny. I put in for leave tomorrow, so I'm leaving early tomorrow. I'm leaving tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So I'm
Oh, nice.
tomorrow's an easy day. I'm gonna go in, by 12:30. I'll be packing my shit up. I'll be out the door at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, yeah. I was impressed with Gio's latest stash, man. He's coming up. He's
It's
yeah,
impressive flex.
yeah, it is.
It's
Like
impressive.
it's no joke. Even his humidor is nice. I was like, damn, Gio, I got to come visit you in Queens. I'll probably be up there in the near future too.
No, he's got a nice stash, man. It's definitely worth some money. That's an expensive stash. It's because all that shit was top shelf.
Oh yeah, like the Opus 20th, I mean all the rare pinks, all the Davidoffs. He's like our Davidoff guy. Like, and
He's got yeah, it's nice shit.
yeah, good stuff. That number one, I was curious about that, so I'll have to ask him tomorrow what he thought of that one. The number one, I don't even know much about that one, that Davidoff. There's a lot of Davidoffs I don't know a lot about, but there's so many Davidoffs.
Such a
It's
massive
crazy.
brand, and it's very rare to find a place that's going to have even all the Davidoff stuff. Even at the Davidoff store, like they might have their I don't want to say their basics, but like their everyday stuff. But there's so many like limited edition ones that like there's like this Miami, there's uh the Brooklyn. I don't know if there's there's a whole bunch of like
Okay.
you know what I'm saying though.
Yeah, I've had the Tampa one I smoked on New Year's Day, and it tastes like a Davidoff. I mean, sometimes I think they might just slap the label on it, just I mean, maybe they changed the blend up a little bit, but it was good. I mean, I love Davidoff, so I enjoyed it.
Yeah, to
Yeah,
get
they're up.
Nicaragua stuff, you got to go to like the Nicaragua. You ever had that?
Yeah, yeah, I have had it. I need to revisit those ones because the Escuro is the only one I'm like kind of familiar with as far as like their darker blends. But the Nicaragua and is it the Yamasa? That one
Yeah,
I got to revisit
yeah,
because
but
I've had them
I
once,
think
but I don't
Nicaragua's
remember.
better.
Okay, yeah, I see it all the time. I'm always like, let me pick one up, and then I end up not picking it up. I need to just pick it up and then enjoy it because I know I'll like it. With Davidoff, it's like you almost can't go wrong. I
No,
think the Yamasa though, I don't know why it was years and years ago, but I for whatever reason I don't remember that one. I'm pretty sure I smoked it. I just can't remember it. But
that's a
anyway,
heavy cigar. Oh, the Amasa.
yeah, I'm gonna try it again for sure. I actually want to smoke it because I'm in Clearwater right now, and I'm right next to St. Petersburg, and there's apparently a Davidoff office over here. So I gotta go find out where that is. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. Hunt that down so I can smoke my Davidoff Nicaragua in front of it or something.
Yeah, no, that'd be the.
Maybe
No,
I can get a
you had
job.
no trouble getting on right tonight.
What's that?
Did you have any trouble getting on the show tonight or no?
No, I didn't have any trouble getting on. Uh, yeah.
Because Taco was saying he had a problem with the link.
I don't know. I didn't use the link. I don't. Well, I went on to YouTube and saw you were on the live, so I just patched in, and I was one of the first ones in the room, I
No,
think.
I'm
But
talking about get on the show right now.
to get on the show. Sorry, the link. Yeah, no, I didn't have any problems. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
because
thought you
Taco
were
never
referring.
had a problem before.
Maybe he needs to update his app. Maybe the app's not updated.
They could have made a new version. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even keep up with it sometimes. I think there was one time I came on, and I hadn't updated it, and it still works. So yeah, hopefully he can get on. I want to watch him roll some cigars, some of the CDSs, Casa de
Yeah,
Sacas, tacos. I keep saying Sacas. I don't know why it's easy to confuse, but I always say that. But
yeah,
yeah.
he's ultra flex, bro. I am feeling this right now. I am like in a I am in a
Don't
euphoric.
pass out on me, man. I can't help you. I call 911 though.
No, bro.
I just don't know where you're at.
No, I'm just ready. I'm like falling asleep because
Well, you
bro,
smoke
like
3 opuses. Three. It's like that's a lot of nicotine right there. Three opuses is the equivalent of like 5 packs of cigarettes
maybe so.
all
It's
at once.
yeah, and even though it was the angel share, it was you can't be deceived. That was a lot.
Yeah, I mean it's an Opus X, so I mean it's not any like weaker than any other Opus. I mean I would say it's more on the I wouldn't say even I don't like Opus X. It's like I'm still trying to figure it out when I smoke them. Like I'm trying to. It's like almost like a puzzle in my mind.
But that's
Like
the
I'm
thing
like,
about the blend. They're so unique that every time you have them, you can have a great time or get something different. Like when I have Padron, it's the same thing, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but like you know exactly what you're getting with the Padron. Whereas like I can already taste the Padron before I smoke. I know exactly what to expect. Whereas Opus is like, as I said, they're magical cigars. They're for the spirit world. Like every time you have them, you're like, oh shit, that's Opus X. You know what I'm saying though?
yeah. I mean it's the flavor of an Opus X is unlike any other cigar other than the Garcia and Garcia, which I think was just trying to replicate the Opus X. But it's
So
just the
I,
fermentation process they go through.
I like the Garcia. You didn't like it?
No, I did like it. I mentioned before, it was like I was smoking an Opus X. So I think the Garcia it was in my mind like a duplication of an Opus X. So not I'm not knocking it
but
for the taste.
but
I'm knocking it.
it's expensive, and it's really expensive for my father. If you're looking at that,
Yeah, right.
but
Not for I'm not knocking it for the what the taste of the cigar other than it wasn't unique as a as a my father's cigar. Like I think it would have been cool if they had made it like a fermented tobacco that tasted different than the Opus X. To me it
well, I
was
will
like
say it doesn't taste like any of my fathers. So I get
and
what you're
none of the Opus X's. Okay, so yeah,
no.
for whatever reason.
What I'm saying is the Garcia doesn't feel like the other my fathers. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no, for sure, it's nothing like any of the other my fathers. It's like the Opus X to me. Although I guess like, it wasn't exactly the same, but it was close enough that
Here, obviously the price. I'm saying like all of my fathers feel like a really good, awesome mid
oh
brand. Like, but like and
yeah,
like you're getting great cigar for the money. Like you know what I'm saying though. Like
oh yeah,
they're
one
almost
hundred
they're
percent.
upper mid tier. Like a Bajou's an upper mid tier cigar, but like you go to like the Garcia, you're like Holy
It's on
shit!
another. Yeah, it's taking it. It took
But
it to
it
like
went
a whole
so
nother
high.
level.
It would be nice to see somewhere in between a Bajou
Yeah,
and a Garcia for like $20. That would,
yeah.
that would be.
Well, you still haven't had the La Bijou 100 on you, so I think the one. I think personally, I think I've only had it once. I got to smoke it again, but the one experience I had was really good, and I almost feel like that cigar might be bridging that gap between the standard My Father and the Garcia and Garcia. But it's at a good price point. It's only, I mean, at least here it is. Like I can pick up the 100 Años for like 12, $13, which is like on par with the other My Fathers. And I think it's better than the other My Fathers. So that's just my personal opinion. But I think it's like it's that cigar personally for me is kind of like the in between the Garcia and the other My Fathers. So but it's even hard to find down here. So I imagine, yeah, I haven't checked online to see if it's available online, but I usually don't buy cigars online because like I said, I don't really have to over here. But unless I'm buying a box, but I don't really buy boxes. So um, yeah, if you haven't tried the La Bijou 100 Años, definitely need to check that out. I feel like they have some aged tobacco in that 100 Años, not as much as the Garcia and Garcia, but it's definitely fermented tobacco in there. Um, and I don't want to hype it up too much because people might be disappointed, but I don't think they'll be disappointed in the cigar. Just if you hype it up too much, then the expectation's very high. But I recommend it. I mean, I'll try it again. I bought like a bunch of them, so I have them in my humidor. I just need to smoke them. I'll probably have one this week. So I'll report back to you after I smoke my second one. I always like to try a cigar more than once because I might have had a really good one for the first time, and then maybe the rest aren't going to be as good, or maybe it'll be just as good, if not better. You know, I have to try a cigar more than once before I really critique it, before I really can recommend it or not recommend it. Although I am, I guess, recommending the 100 Años, but maybe prematurely.
Well, yeah, but it can't be bad at all because it's already a Bajou, so
Yeah,
it, even if it's the same or better, it's gonna be great. It's just
yeah. I did smoke the Tatuaje uh, Tobacco Association one, the TAA one, and well, I took the band off, so I didn't know I was smoking it. And initially, I thought I was smoking the Olmec because it's almost a very similar shape as the Olmec. And I was like, this has to be the Olmec. And then, because the Olmecs I've smoked, I still, I want to revisit the Olmecs. I've only smoked two of them, but I thought I was smoking the Olmec, and then I looked at the band. I was like, oh shit, it was the Tatuaje. But that Tatuaje, I was kind of shocked when I looked at the band because I did not think when I was smoking it that it was a Tatuaje. So it wasn't bad, but it wasn't really that
and that's what I'm trying
memorable.
to tell you about TAA. It doesn't always mean it's gonna be better. You know what I'm saying though?
Right. Yeah, I learned that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not to say it's a gimmick, but it's not like it's gonna be some magical shit. Sometimes it's different,
No.
sometimes it's unique. But
Yeah.
um, well, and I want to see because Sako was trying to get on,
Yeah.
and he was saying that it didn't work. But I want to
Yeah.
see if we can try to get him on before we end the night because I'm almost
Yeah.
done. So I was gonna have you on as the closer, so we were flipping. Now tonight, Sako's gonna be the closer.
Yeah. He's the closer.
But
Closer flex.
he's gonna. Sako, we're gonna try to get Sako on, and if his phone doesn't work, then we'll just end up ending the show. But no big deal. But his technical difficulty. But
Yeah. Well,
uh,
hopefully we'll get him on.
yeah. But bro, I want to say thank you for coming on tonight for the special
Yeah.
nights.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Much appreciated, and we look forward to next time having the massive news.
Yeah. Van will be back in business next time.
All right,
I
bro.
promise.
Appreciate you coming on, bro.
All right. Yeah. Thanks for having me on.
All right, and hope
See
you
y'all
you
later.
hang around for Sako.
Yeah. I'll be around, of course.
All right, we'll
Always.
see if we can get
Same
Sako
socket.
on.
All righty. Sounds
All
good.
right, later,
All
bro.
right. See you later, man.
Peace.
Take care.
We're gonna try to get Sako on one more time. We had issues. Sako, I sent you the link to your email. Sako, I sent you the link to your email. Oh shit. Whew.
Big D, how
What's
you
up,
feeling? How you feeling, my friend?
dude? I'm feeling it, bro. I'm feeling all of it,
Oh man,
bro.
that was some entertainment there.
Bro, I feel like I went to all you can eat buffet, and they kept on bringing like the biggest steaks in the world, and it was like, oh my god, and they're like, you got to eat it, you got to eat it, and what are you smoking?
Well, there's the second one, 702 Davidoff.
I love that cigar.
Do you know the history behind it, or what? They said discontinued.
All I know is the mayor used to smoke it, and he would swear that there's Cuban tobacco in that. Would you think about that or no?
No, you know what was the connection problem? I think whoever first hits the joint, that's the one gets through.
Mm. Oh, and
Yeah,
then
maybe I was too late both times hitting the join button.
oh yeah, it was interesting. Then we had like 6 people on tonight. I tried to get on as many
That's
people.
cool, man. Yeah, that's even better.
You know,
You'll hear from more people.
yeah.
Sark, what's up, my friend? There I am. You
Sack
wanted
stole
to
the
see my
show.
you wanted to see my ugly face?
Yeah, you know, uh, Sack stole the show.
Man, and my lights won't turn off, so I can imitate like Sark.
Oh, you want to? We got to get Sack a candle.
Yeah. Sark, send me your address, boy. I'll send you some candles.
Yeah, and Sacco will. He'll send you some nice Yankee candles.
Yeah, CDS cigars too. Hey, Big D, well, you guys talked about everything pretty much tonight, and then you're kind of like, dude, like that's a lot of cigars. So you weren't kidding when you said,
Richie doesn't play around.
PG, yeah, that's what it is, man. My lights don't go off. No off button.
It's it.
Hey, but you want to see my under couch flex? I started
Yeah,
new
yeah,
flex.
yeah. Flex.
Here, it's not as vast as PG's, but it's a start. Here, let me see if I can get it out.
Oh, PG, he's flexing on you, PG.
Oh man, oh the size may be. Oh, got it out. There you go. Here.
Wow.
Well, yeah, it's a start. It's not as sophisticated as PG's, but
You got to flex on these haters.
there you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, maybe these are dry here.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is it. This is my under couch, PG.
Nice.
You know this one, Big D.
Yeah, I love that cigar.
Yeah. And these are the 702s here. But yeah, these are small size though.
Now, what was the story behind the 702?
No, they're discontinued. That's what I was trying to say.
But that was the 702R, right?
Yeah, 702R. Just says 702 series. R is the size? Probably.
Yeah, for Busto. But it was a really special blend. I know in the regular Davidoffs, the white label, those were the most popular back in New York back in the day. The 702s, people went nuts.
Yeah. I don't know why they discontinued it though, man. It's
They
weird.
probably ran out of the tobacco. Yeah, I think
I
it's
love I love these cigars.
it's probably a really special tobacco,
Gio. Yeah, that's fresh.
Shout out to Gio. I thought Gio would be in bed already.
I know, man, but he's enjoying show so much. PG, well, look, this one, it's kind of what? Oh, I'm sitting. This one is kind of have these things here, and it's like it closes pretty good, but
Yeah,
it's just this one was nice and square, so that's why I decided to use those.
you found a spot for those cigars. It's great.
Yeah.
And when are you going to smoke those ones?
When I don't know, bro. Um, at some point, right?
I feel like at this point you need a cigar coordinator. You need
Yeah.
somebody to make you a schedule. You have so many
Yeah.
cigars. You got to have like a cigar accountant. You know, like right now,
Yeah.
if you stop buying cigars today, right, you could probably smoke for what 5 years.
Was that?
If you stop buying cigars right now,
Yeah,
and you had, let's say, 5 cigars a week, right? Maybe 6.
yeah.
You could probably smoke for 5 years.
Probably more, including Casa de Sacos. I have 500 of those.
Oh,
Look, Shelby's outside. Look. Yeah.
yeah. So at this point, you're probably at what, 3,000 cigars?
Oh, dude, I haven't counted. Big deal. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Not that many, but somewhere up there.
Yeah, you're over 1,000. Way
Yeah,
more.
every time I try to count, and then I lose a count, and then that's it. Cause the box, sometimes I forget how many is in each box. So
Could you claim your cigars on your taxes as dependents?
and pay more taxes.
Yeah. No, pay less taxes.
Yeah, I don't think the IRS will agree with that decision.
Well, what if you said your cigars were for a business expense because you use them at meetings or gifts?
Well, I use lots of electricity and lots of bovedas to keep them, in a good shape. So maybe
I
we can
I
claim
just,
those.
yeah, that's it. He said you're looking for your dog outside.
Yeah, Shelby, come here, baby. Come here. Eddie, 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 Eddie. Here it is. Here it is, Zach. It's only one. That's my poodle. Come on, baby. Oh, he's shy of the camera. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Say hello. 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 Yeah. Here. You want to see something? Puchik. 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 Hey, cute. Cutie, cutie. Cutie, cutie. Yeah.
That that was a flex.
Yeah, that's so we have to constantly when it goes out. Yeah, when it goes out, we have to be out there because there's a lot of coyotes where I'm at
Did
right
you
now.
see what Gio said?
Huh?
Gio said that dog eats better than all of us.
Oh, there was that. I was Gio.
Yeah, he said the dog eats better than
Dude, that dog is so picky, man. That it's like, yeah, it's easier to feed us than the dog.
us.
Damn.
Is it
We have to buy him rotisserie chicken every day.
he eats chicken?
Rotisserie chicken, yeah, with no garlic.
That dog is eating better than all of us.
Oh man, yeah.
Wait, it eats a whole chicken every day.
No, 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 bro. Not the whole chicken. No. I mean, it goes for about 3 days. One chicken, and sometimes he doesn't even eat that. Whatever the dog doesn't eat. But my wife has pet crows here.
Yeah.
She just gave him to ravens.
So
Ravens.
so if it's 3 days, so that dog eats 100 chickens a year.
Uh,
That's
yeah, I guess.
yeah, Taco. That dog is stimulating the economy.
Gio, he likes caviar too, but he doesn't eat that much. He just likes a little bit. Uh,
uh,
yeah.
that's
Uh,
that's a flex right there. That's a
yeah,
flex.
that's he sleeps with us.
So how do you feel about that cigar? Like, how would you rate that cigar?
Well, I smoked the Opus. Obviously, my palate is not clean, but
Yeah.
I mean it's smooth. It's 65% maybe darkness, pepper or red oil, and smooth. That's it. You know, you get your regular leather and wood flavors.
How was the finish on it?
Finish is pretty long. Yeah, it lingers everywhere back in your throat and stuff. Well, that cigar the Alfonso.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? Have you seen the box? Okay, let me grab it. This is another flex section.
Oh shit.
Here, it's on top of this one. Take it to my office. Yeah. Okay, so this one probably it's limited edition. They don't make the box like a Byron or Atabey. You know what I mean? It's just cedar.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still like solid wood cedar, but
No,
it's not as elaborate as the Atabey.
but that could still be a humidor because it's lined.
Yeah, it's kind of yeah. It still have lips if you keep it. Keep this like. I mean, you have to kind of wear them after once in a while, like
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's not that elaborate. It's still a nice work. It's smooth but it's simple, compared to Arabe or
It looks like more like a Cuban box.
yeah. Well, with better quality. Yeah,
Oh,
Cubans are garbage with a little better quality. But then I'm thinking if because it's limited edition, maybe that's why they didn't make an elaborate box for it.
bro, I am on cloud 9 right now, bro.
I know you are.
Bro, I feel like I'm not. I feel like I'm having an out of body experience. But here's the thing, though. I don't feel like I had to throw up at all.
So that means like what the taste was good, but the strength. Sometimes you have like dirty nicotine, like dirty vodka.
Yeah, no,
Then
yeah,
you drink and you get like messed
no,
up, shit faced real fast.
no. This is, dude. This was such a. I couldn't do 3 regular Opus X's in a row and do it at the same time. It would be too strong. But the Angel Share, no, we're on though. It was a lot because at the same time, man, it's a lot of nicotine all at once. But it was very pleasurable. I don't recommend it for newbies. The cigar, I feel the Angel Share should get a 4.85. It's a great cigar. I love it. Um,
Yeah, Angel Shea I prefer over regular Opus. It has more body than regular Opus.
yeah, the regular Opus Cafe has more strength. I love them both. It depends on my mood, I guess. But at that price point for $60, man, for the 3-pack, that was cheap.
That's not even MSRP, but the size, uh, the ones that I have, it's like longer than a Toro.
Along the Toro.
Beluga. Oh, Gail knows about beluga. Gail, do they say beluga in your part of the woods, in your neck of the woods? Where did you have that vodka from?
What vodka?
Beluga.
No, I never seen it. No.
No. The Gail is Saki is mentioning it.
Oh,
That's why I'm surprised.
I don't know. I don't know, bro. I think tomorrow, I think I might die.
Uh, no. Don't worry. Don't. You might call in sick, but you'll be okay, Big D. Yeah. All the best wishes, man.
Hey, Sacco, this is the way to go out, like this,
Hey, remember the $50? You need to spend that.
It's it. I'll get that. I'll get that in. Oh, today that I'll get that in February 21st because today's the last day of January.
Yep. That's it. Yeah. Man, it went by so fast.
It went by really fast. I can't believe we're in February tomorrow.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. And that's like our life flying by.
How you going on vacation? You go on vacation, right?
20th. Yeah. Hell yeah. Dominican, baby.
So
Pro cigar.
do you want me and Gio to watch the house?
Yeah, bro. Come on. But you can. I mean,
Well, I could bring my 1911 because it's that's less than 10 rounds.
you can throw parties and you can shoot around here, man.
No. But no, I could. If I drove to California, I could legally bring the 1911, but it's because it's only 8-round magazines.
Well, if you come to California, you don't need to bring anything, buddy.
Right.
I got all we need. Yeah, I was gonna go pick up that one today, but I didn't. The staccato today
What,
was the day.
you gonna get it tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, so, I don't know. If I get time, I might go down there. The place is like 30, 40 minutes away from me. But
So
also, it's an outdoor shooting range. Maybe I go Saturday.
but you already paid for that or no?
Yep.
How does that work? So when you buy a gun in California, you gotta pay for it and then wait 10 days.
No, you can do a down payment, like 20% or whatever is must. But if you don't qualify, they don't give it. They don't give that back to you.
Wow.
Yeah, if it goes to DOJ and then you don't qualify, they don't give it back to you.
Wow, that sucks.
So if the gun is like what, let's say, $500, 20% is what,
100.
100. Yeah. So at least you have to pay 100, and then they have some taxes and fees. They also, so you end up paying about like $200 for a $500 gun, and if you don't get it, then yeah.
That,
But if you pay in full, if you don't get it, then they're not
well, if
going
you
to give
don't get it,
anything
they're
back.
gonna come and get you because if you try to buy a gun legally and you get denied, they're gonna come find you.
I mean, not necessarily, but
Well,
sometimes, yeah.
if you get denied for child support, if you owe child support, that's one thing.
Well, dude, child support they will take your license away. I mean, child support is not a joke, really.
No,
But
I'm
what
talking.
is it? Is domestic violence, shit like that,
No,
But
but if you already have a felon and you try
yeah,
to buy a gun, because I knew a guy back in New York who he had a record and he went to a store to go buy a shotgun and he got denied and the cops came to his house the next day.
yeah,
And
that's possible. Yeah, that's very possible here.
yeah,
Well, there is a lot of other reasons except felony to not get approved. Could be paperwork, citizenship, or this and that. The legal documents, whatever.
sometimes
So
it's sometimes it could be someone that let's say they had child support but they took care of it, right? Well then they
yeah.
want paperwork.
So there is this gun safety test you have to do every 5 years.
Mm.
So they give you a little card that you did the gun safety test. I mean, there is a test. You just go to the store. They give you a paper. You mark yes or no, and that's it. Give it to them. If you pass, you pass.
What kind
So every 5 years you have to renew that. If that expires and you didn't buy anything during that 5 years and that thing expires, probably they won't give it until you get it renewed or something. That's another case. I mean,
is it
the guy, there was this guy, right before lockdown, there were the bullets were flying off the shelf. I went to Big Five, and there were like few boxes of 9mm left, and there was a guy in front of me. I wanted to buy him, but he didn't get qualified. And the guy said, "Dude, I haven't had anything. Like I'm a gun owner, and I haven't had anything." And this the employee asks, "Did you buy a gun? Like, did you buy ammo or a gun for 5 years?" He said, "No." He said, "That's why maybe you got denied."
that's crazy.
Yeah, ammo background check is right away, like a minute. But yeah, the gun you have to wait 10 days.
That sucks. You have to here in Colorado you can order ammo and it comes in the mail.
Forget it here, bro. Yeah, I wish. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I never seen that ordering ammo online.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's just the mailman. You got a box. It's 100 pounds.
thousand thousand round
Yeah,
45.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, more for shipping because 45 is heavy.
Yeah, heavy. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it is heavy. But
Bro, he was asking me, "Have you ever smoked a cigar as strong as all three combined?" It's a different experience. Um, I guess I'll have to let you guys know tomorrow how I feel. Um, I think because if I would have smoked three of these back to back, it would have been different. But two at the same time, it's different. You know what I'm saying, though?
yeah, it's different. Yeah, definitely, man.
Did you
Dude,
ever,
yeah, that's
did you ever,
that's that's like a record.
did you ever do that two at the same time?
Me, no. No, not like that. Maybe after another, yeah, but not at the same time. You still you still have both of them?
No, just one is down to the nub,
Oh man, and
bro. I'm, I'm bro. Like, I'm so glad tomorrow I took off an early day and maybe psychically I knew. I guess tomorrow I'm leaving at 1 o'clock, 12:45. So it's an easy day tomorrow, you know.
But few of those opuses they got really messed up on you.
Because I think a mixture of they were they were a little too moist, and then with the cold air coming in.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's not the cigar's fault. It needed
Yeah, the moisture is bad, man.
Yeah, so I need to take the moisture out, and it's a thinner wrapper. The Opus, the Angel Share is thinner wrapper. So with the 18-degree temperature and the thinner wrapper, you know, that's not the cigar's fault. No cigar likes 18 degrees, you know. And I think that's the end of that.
Yeah, Firm is saying he's a great dog walker, man. I like it. Firm takes his dogs to all the cigar shops he goes.
Firm is such a nice guy.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Hey,
I
now
like that.
I'm gonna go Gale Sack on you.
Yeah, yeah. I just don't go to the shops like more often to take my dog.
Wait, Sacco, I don't know if I can walk. Hold on. Oh my God, I'm trying to get out of the car.
Dude, be careful, Bo.
Sacco, I don't know. Too much to go.
Hold on to something before you get out of the car.
Holy shit, man! Wow. I gotta hold on to the car.
Dude, it looked like you're recovering from a suicide attempt.
Dude, that was dude. Dude, if a bear was coming right now, I'm not running.
Uh,
I'm not.
oh man, that's funny, Big D.
I got something for
But
the.
what made you to? I mean, what got into your mind to do that? Smoke three opus.
Well, you know, I'll tell you what.
Richie in me, Richie in you.
I bought them. I thought about it. I said in the lounge, you know, in the chat, I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna smoke all three." And then when I got in the car, my mind's like, "Yeah, if you don't smoke them, you're a pussy." And I was like, "No, I'm gonna smoke them." And I did it. So nobody take that away. I'll tell you what, I'm walking a little funny right now from all that, you know. My tongue.
Big D, even Stark is questioning of what you did.
Wow. Yeah, honestly,
Yeah, dude. No. Really?
I'm walking around.
Oh, I just noticed it, man. Yeah, that's. You should permanently attach them there. Oh boy. Big D, you need to talk to the management about that walkway. They need to put some kind of router so you can get Wi-Fi. Can you hear me? You don't look well. Uh,
Yeah, I'm walking a little funny.
so where you feel the buzz? Yeah.
Everywhere. I think I'm gonna go in the hot tub. Let me see.
Well,
No,
you,
the hot tub is closed.
you know, PG, is that part of the show that we lose D for a while.
Let me see. Yeah. Oh, wow. You know, Tosako, I don't feel sick.
That's good, man. Yeah, I mean, because the other cigars are tasty. They're not like they don't taste like shit.
No, no,
Big
no. That
sandwich
was
and some sugar.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta put away the stuff. You know.
Oh yeah. How many you have on?
I don't know.
Oh man.
I don't know. I don't know. you know, I don't want to have to delete the episode, so I'm not going to show them.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
Let's
But
keep
maybe,
that flex for later.
yeah, maybe a couple, Sacco.
That's cool, bro. I believe you.
Like,
Like Mac 10, Uncle Hoster.
yeah. What do you think I am, a bitch? You know, the Sacco and me is the Sacco and you. You know.
Yeah, bro. Well, this is about done. It was delicious cigar. I don't believe they discontinued this.
Hold on. Yeah,
I think this is more tastes more like the chef's edition.
yeah. The chef was really good, man. I like the.
Maybe they stopped the because it looks like chef's edition too, man. Maybe they stopped this to use the tobacco for chef's edition or something.
Yeah, they could have ran out of the tobacco. If they ran out, they ran out. But now when you come inside,
Okay,
when you
bye,
come
bro.
inside, you know my rules. You know,
Yep.
you got. Oh, my hair's all messed up, bro. That dude, those 3 cigars messed up my hair. Look at me. But you know what I'm gonna have tonight.
PG, which one oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, prunes.
I gotta
Eat
eat them.
your prunes. PG, which one are you talking about? Do you have a 702? Here's what I'm gonna have.
Flex. I'm gonna.
Flex.
Yeah,
Kefir flex.
that's a water flex.
Kefir.
Oh, nice.
Yep. I put some water in there and it becomes like, drinkable. So
Mm. What is that?
kefir, you don't know what that is?
No.
You know what is what's yogurt?
Yeah.
This is way better than yogurt. It's cultured low fat milk and it's like probiotic.
Okay, so it helps the stomach and everything.
Everything, yeah. Everything. As good as prunes.
Oh my god. Well, I don't know, Sacco. You guys still eat the prunes, Sacco.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's terrible.
Sacco, man, I think it tastes like Opus X. You got the prunes?
Yep.
But how come your prunes look like the nicest prunes I ever seen?
Nicest?
Yeah, dude, those look really nice.
There's a
How much do those prunes cost?
uh I think 25 each.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, those are some high quality prunes.
Yeah. Yeah, these are good prunes. But prunes are prunes, I think.
Yeah, Sacco, I just have to eat something, man. Like I'm feeling it, bro.
Yeah, but you needed to.
Bro, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Well, bro, I'm glad we got you in. I'm sorry that the link didn't work, but it's okay. Tonight, you got to be the closer.
Yeah, don't worry about it, brother.
All right. Well, hey, bro, I'm glad for everyone that came on the show tonight. Everyone hanging out, and bro, thank you so much for the donation to the Richie Fund. Appreciate it.
That's good for your heart too.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll have to try that out. But
Yep.
dude, I'm gonna go to sleep. I gotta get up at 5 o'clock. I gotta get up early. So,
Good night, Big D.
yo,
I'm pretty sure you'll sleep like a baby tonight.
the flex in me is the flex in you.
Always, brother.
Go with God. God bless everyone.
Take care, guys.
Yeah, Gail Sack. Don't worry.
Always pleasure, D.
No sex tonight.
At least like we stay home, stay out of trouble,
Yeah,
for a couple hours.
no cigars in prison.
No cigars in prison, for sure.
And you never get 3 Opus X.
Take care, guys. Firm. Take care, my friend. PG.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. I'm gonna get me some of those trays, cedar trays.
Okay.
PG sent me the link on
Oh,
those.
that's nice. Really
Yeah.
nice. You got to flex.
I'm gonna start the under couch setup.
You got to flex. Got to flex on these haters. All right, bro. I'm gonna pass.
Great gang. Take care, guys. Good night, Big D. Take care, my friend.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.